I know that you're a Jersey girl inside. 4 a.m. at a diner, stop singing, living on a prayer. I'm thinking maybe you're a Jersey girl with all those highlights in your hair. No other girl can move like you. We pump our fists, damn right, it's true. Jersey girl, I know that you're a...
That wasn't supposed to leap. Anyway, good morning. This is Shelly, your mouthy mama, also known as Talking Trash and Truths. This is the weekend review. I'm a little asleep. That's all right. It's been a while since I did more frequent lives, but here's the weekend review. Today is Friday, August 11th. It is 10:30 a.m. on the East Coast. And it's been quite the week. There's always drama. There's just always drama on this damn platform. Lady Autumn Sky, grand risings, my love. How are you? It is, like I said, 10:30 a.m. And I feel like it's 10:30 at night. It's been a long week. What can I say about it? There's been just a lot of ups and downs this week. There's been a lot of just senseless stuff everywhere, not just on YouTube. It's the news, it's the world. Like everything is so screwed up. And there's so many people out there who want change to happen. We want to affect change. And it feels absolutely hopeless sometimes. Hello, Rabbit. I'm listening, but I have to tend to my twins. You tend to those babies. I think they're your last set, right? So they're always going to be the babies now. Did they know that? I'm 49 years old. I'm still the baby. It's just that their name just stuck. It's like, all right. Oh, Rabbit. You've been running crazy lately. Oh my goodness. Rabbit is juggling 3-4 streams sometimes and still has time to stop in, say she loves you and she's there for you. And then to cover your ass by saying, this channel does not offer professional medical, psychological or any kind of advice because we're screwed up and, hey. Caitlin, good morning. She said, beautiful morning. Sneaking my phone at work to say hi. Oh, don't get caught, but thank you. Good morning. Hello. Auf Wiedersehen, or however is that goodbye? Auf Wiedersehen? Welcome. That's the, welcome. Bienvenue. Is that it? Bienvenue. I can't remember. I could barely speak English these days, let alone pull, foreign languages out of my butt. So a lot of things happened this week. A lot of people's feelings got hurt, and everybody is entitled to their hurt feelings. I just wish that there was a lot less going around. Can we just be kind to each other, please? I would love that. Because being not nice to each other gives me stress. And when I have stress, I'm bitchy. And when I'm bitchy, there's nobody happy. So, oh, here comes my son walking around. Kind of keep that nice and low, okay? Kind of hoping he goes for my bed today. So we made the decision to move me into the living room temporarily so that my son has his own room and I can actually sleep because I want to give him space. So I sleep in the living room in a chair, and it's not good for my my condition. My legs get all swollen and then I can't walk, and that's not fun for anybody. So yeah, I bought a bed, a single bed that I'll put in the corner in the living room so it's out of the way, and I'll sleep out here. That also means I get to do lives while laying down, and it's not in the fun way that I normally would have, but this is just, I mean, my legs will be up, but it's to, drain them of, swelling. I'd much rather do my own impersonation of a vase, but whatever. Can't get much in there anyway. Let's see. I'm trying to think. There was something I wanted to tell you guys. Nothing very important. But what was it? What was it? What was it? That's right. Starting Monday, I will be doing what I hope is a 3 to 5 time a week show. I don't want to commit to doing an everyday morning show because then it feels like a job. I want to commit to at least 3 days a week and maybe some pop up streams. So that will be launching Monday, and that is Shelly in the morning. And it's going to also be tied to the Mouthy Mama Musings. So they'll merge. I did the musings thing as like a feeler to see if anybody would be interested. And there was a lot of interest in a morning show because apparently nobody really does one anymore. So tell me in the chat what you think. Do you think you want a morning show? Because you're getting one anyway. So do you want it? I'm a little torn on the time. I don't usually, this is so weird for me because I don't usually ask for like intervention or help or whatever, but I cannot for the life of me pick a time. So it's like, should I do it at 7, 7:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock? When should I start it? I don't know what's like the time you guys really kind of want, because you're the ones that, you're going to show up. Like I said, I want to do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I don't know. I don't think I can, bear with me, because I know I can do a lot of things in here, but I don't think I can do. I might be able. I don't think I have that ability yet. I need less than 300 watch hours to apply for monetization. So I'll be sitting here doing whatever I can. Damn it, where's the YouTube? Blah, 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 blah. Create what? I don't think that's what I want. Nope, that's not what I want. All right, so I'm looking in the YouTube studio. See, I don't know how to do this. Like, where do you go to do a? Oh, that's not it. Where do you go to do like a? What? Maybe I just don't have it. I don't know. I think I've always created these backwards, these shows, because I don't open YouTube to do them. I do them straight through StreamYard. I don't do anything else. Let's see. Nope, can't do that either. Oh, whatever. I don't know how to do any of this crap. I'll have Winning show me later. Oh, let's see. So, what do you think? What do you think? So, Rabbit says, 9 a.m. because 9 a.m. Eastern is 8 Central. Okay. So if I do it 9 here, it's 8 there. But wouldn't you want it when you wake up? To like, if I do it for 8 there, there's going to be nobody on the West Coast except maybe people up at 5 a.m. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to think. Like, if I do it 8 here, it's 7 there, and 5 a.m. on the West Coast. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. 5 a.m. here is still 5 a.m. here, and that's too damn early. That's a lot. Don't forget, Rabbit, I'm a night owl. Sometimes I'm like, oh my God, why don't I just stay awake and do the damn thing? But we tried that back when I was doing the stuff with Frog, and that makes for a very sick Shelly after like 2 weeks. 8 a.m. there is good. All right, so 8 a.m. here. 8 a.m., 7 a.m. where you are. Whoever's cracking their eyes open, literally at the crack of ass on the West Coast. I'm live. Don't you love when my daughter just comes out and goes, "Yeah, I'll get you this after I go pee." Nice, thank you. You just announced it to whoever the hell's listening, and it's on the internet for posterity forever. There you go. Because they don't look before they speak. They just walk in the room and they blah, whatever. Okay, so let me write all this down. Write down my plans. Oh, I got to look into that damn thing. I promised I would. Hold, please, while I yell. I just yelled super loud. Be happy you didn't hear that. No, 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 no. My children have no sense of decorum at all. At all. At all. At all. At all. And I did my best. I don't want to hear anybody say I didn't teach them manners. I didn't teach them like all the, etiquette. I did. It went in one ear and out the other. Okay, so what do I have to do? So the show will start at 8 a.m. Eastern. I planned on having like we I know it's normal. Rabbit said we all have to pee sometime. It's normal. Yes, but she doesn't have to announce it to the world. This is the house of I have to poop. I have to pee. Can somebody move? I really gotta go to the bathroom. Like they just announced what I was doing. And this is the door open house. They don't care. The only one who closes the door is my son. And that's only because he's a boy and he wants privacy. Otherwise, we're just like, whatever. And then I have like with my legs swelling, I go in there and I'm in socks because I don't want to get like the calluses that I had before. But because of the pressure on my legs, it's like putting me on ice skates. And I've never learned how to ice skate. I mean, I know how to ice skate, but it's as if you just said, okay, this is your first time. Wee, go ahead. And it's just, my legs just go right out from under me. And it's just like, that's just great. Now that you know that, there's that little visual for you. See, never say I don't do anything for you. They're very distracting. I don't like when my children sit here when I'm doing lives because they just sit there and I don't want them there. Like, can I just can I just have this time? Please? Like, just go away. No, instead they walk around and they, hey, my son doesn't talk to me the entire day long. The minute he knows I am either doing a live show or I'm talking to somebody, he's got 9 million things to say to me. I'm like, really? Really? uh, it feels good to celebrate it. You have a very twisted sense of humor, Rabbit. I love you. I really do. I gotta yell again. Hold on. I just keep screaming. Anyway, this wasn't supposed to be like a huge stream. It's only supposed to be a few minutes so that I could tell you guys that Monday, starting 8 o'clock Eastern, will come join me, and it will be Shelly in the mornings. I will do what I do. I will get on here and I'll. There you go. So 8 a.m. Eastern. Lady Autumn Sky said, I think anytime between 7 and 9 a.m. Eastern would work best. Rabbit was also in that same thing. So let's shoot for the middle. And we're going to do 8 a.m. Eastern. And I will put out a community post with the new time and the show name. And believe me, if you want to join me, DM me on Discord or send me an email. In case anybody was wondering, I know there's a lot of people who are new to YouTube and they don't know like the little places they hide things. If you need to email me, you could go straight to the about page, scroll down to the bottom, and you just click on the email thing and it'll bring up my email. I'll have chores done about that. Awesome, awesome. Um, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm a little out of it today because I didn't sleep long enough. I should go back to sleep, but it is what it is. Uh I was up late and I don't remember what I was doing, but I do remember last night's show. It was Winning Reality, and he had Gary Lamb and Caitlin on. Caitlin, who is now in chat. So 8 Eastern, 7 Central. Yeah, that's perfect for my morning car ride to work. Awesome. That's kind of what I'm shooting for. I'm not looking to solve the world's problems. That's Winning's thing. I'll help him with that. I just want people to be a little bit more, connected. Like I want them to not be so alone. And I'd like to just talk to you guys. Rabbit, I don't have social skills. Girl, I don't either. I'm such a pushy broad. Oh my goodness. I pretty much just depend on my on my presence to get me noticed, I guess. I think everything chores done by then. So 8 Eastern, perfect. Blah blah blah. All right, 8 a.m. Eastern Monday. Yes. 8 a.m. Eastern, Monday morning. Shelly in the morning. So that in itself should tell you you don't know what you're gonna get every time every time you turn it on. Shelly in the morning could be sleepy. She could be awake. She could be all sorts of stuff. Lady, I fell asleep during Winning stream last night. Yeah, I do that sometimes when I'm like really, really comfortable and I'm relaxed and I'm just listening, and then somebody's voice will send me off. But no, last night was really good. It was, Gary Lamb, it was Caitlin, and okay, so Gary last night was trying to explain he doesn't have a fear of just white women. Like, but it's mainly white women because he has experienced the whole, you know, not false allegation, but that the threat of it, and How about sunrises with Shelly? Ah, oh, because you don't like morning. That's right. You know what? I gotta think about that. I might do that. I know that you don't want Shelly in the morning because it brings a sad connotation. I didn't even think of that. Sunrises with Shelly. I don't know. I got a tentative. That's the tentative title. Um, I do like, I do like Sunrises with Shelly, but that of course makes me want to shorten it to Rising with Shelly, and that could be a problem. That could be a problem. It's funny as hell though. It's just a personal thing. You name it, what fits for you. Yeah, no, I know. But thank you. I always love ideas. I love other people's ideas. Because sometimes I get stuck. Like I get stuck in this like weird kind of rut where I just can't think outside that little circle that I'm now in. Um yeah, no. I mean nothing is set in stone. Even come Monday, if I want to change it, I'll change it. I'll change it every day. I don't care. You know that. Uh, it'll be something different every day. That might be fun for a while, but no, I need to settle on something. Basically, I'm just kicking everything around. So, Rabbit Sunrise with Shelly sounds nice. I mean, the sun is rising somewhere. I don't know. I'm thinking. Don't you hear the wheels grinding? Like we shall continue to. I love brainstorming. Oh my god, that's so fun. I don't know why people don't like that. I mean, granted, I didn't like it in school because it just felt like we were just wasting time. But as an adult, I love it. I love writing everything down and being like, and then you slowly pick through them. I'll keep thinking. Yeah. So now we're settled on a time. This is such a girl thing for us to do to be like, let's see, let's take out every single outfit and leave them all on the bed and then come back from our date and feel a little sexy and be like, shit, I left all the clothes on the bed. That's just me. Okay. I'm trying to think of what the hell was I talking about? Oh, so yes, so Gary is afraid of talking and interacting with basically any women. Yeah, any woman, but mainly white women because there's so much potential there for him to get blamed for something. And he's been thrown under the bus before, for stuff at work or whatever. She covered her ass and, was like, screw him. So he's had not good experiences with women. So we wanted to, like, ease him into it. And what better person to ease him into, like, getting over that fear than Caitlin? She's sweet, she's soft spoken, she's kind, she's intelligent, she's funny. And they did really well. Like I felt like she was sitting with like a horse that needed to be like tamed. I don't want to say broken because I hate when they say that they broke a horse. But I think that's what she need what he needed, and it was good for her too. 'Cause it was funny. I was sitting here and I'm watching it. She's just like the way she approached it was like approaching like a dog that's sitting there pulling its like, "Arr." It's not aggressive. It's just like, "Yeah, I'm in a corner. What are you doing? What are you doing? Where I got nowhere to go." And that was Rabbit, are you embracing my false Irish ancestry? Because I don't, I'm not Irish in the least bit. I've had Irish in me, but only, a couple hundred times. But yeah, my daughter just understood that joke. Delayed reaction. You didn't hear that joke. You be quiet. Uh, I mean, look at it this way. I named my son like the one of the most Irish freaking names. I named him Connor. Oh my god. Like I look Irish. I have the green eyes, freckles, the red all through my hair, but Rabbit suggested top of the morning with T3, which I really, really like. However, have you met me? What am I going to do every morning? Top of the morning to you. That's what I'm going to. I'm going. Every day we will start with chasing Lucky Charm. Oh, I'll start the show with a bit of whiskey. Oh, my accents are terrible. They're great to me because I find them highly amusing. I don't think other people find them as amusing as I do. At least you say Connor and not Connor. Because that's my mother. That's my mother. Connor. Connor. Connor, where'd you go, Connor? It's like, the very first, I was so proud of the name I gave him. So proud. I was like, I named him Connor. Like it's so cute. He's not Irish, but it's okay. Even though he looks freaking Irish. Um, you never guess he's half Italian, half Puerto Rican. And then she said his name. Oh, Connor. And I was just like, oh no. No, 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 no. But it was too late. The ink had dried on the birth certificate. That was his name. I was so screwed. My mother, she plagues me. She really does. It's like hearing her call my name at work. Michelle. Michelle. Are you back there, Michelle? I can't see her. Where's my daughter? Where's my daughter? Michelle. Would you stop? Katie, they can hear you. Jesus. I know you're laughing. Don't start farting over there. She's like a machine gun. Ugh, terrible. Terrible. She just walks around just crop dusting people. She don't care. Let it fly. That's what she does. Why is your brother still in the bathroom? Jesus. I could do a whole show. He'll probably still be in the friggin' bathroom. And I don't want to know what he's doing in there. I don't care. But get the hell out. Oh, here we go. He flushed the toilet. He must have heard me. Got like hawk ears. Okay, let's go. Don't forget I'm live. Let's not say anything that can get me yeeted. Please. Thank you. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. So I need segments for the show, like different things that I always want to cover. So I was thinking, doing like a weather thing. So let me write down this top of the. Yeah, but she doesn't like. What does that say? Copo e presto? Copo e presto with T3. Con T3. Look, I said T3. I even had to put too many R's, damn it. What is Copo e presto? What does that mean? I know grazie prego. Shit, it's early. Ah, capo e presto. That means shit, it's early? Like, if it does, oh my God. Buongiorno bits. Oh my God. Buongiorno, buongiorno. Arrivederci. Um, God, I don't even know what to say. She said, sorry, I'm sleep deprived. What were you up doing? What stream were you modding for? Rabbit, you wanted ethnic. I didn't say that. Oh, you were up with Shizzy that whole freaking time? Oh my God. Yeah, I popped in to see his stream every once in a while. So I'm talking to Melissa Jane. That was cute. I was giving him a hard time because when don't I give Shizzy a hard time? That's part of the whole relationship we have, the teasing and all that. Uh, Top of the morning. So I wanted to I want to do weather, like weather on the hour at the top of the hour. What is this going to be like? My Irish freaking. You worked both. An expert was on till 1:30 with Valhalla, right? He was on there. Yeah, I didn't make it that far. I I thought I was gonna be able to stay up last night. Apparently it didn't happen. I was all comfortable and everything and I felt nice and safe and all of a sudden just gone. I was gone. I woke up going, "Oh, I'm still in this channel. Okay, what happened? Why am I still here?" So weather on the hour. Kind of want to do just a catch up and then do like announcements and then do like guests or topic. Because I'd like to have either a topic or have a guest who's going to come on and discuss whatever. You had 3 hours of sleep. Yeah, I'm still catching up from the day and a half that I didn't sleep. So, last week, I went 2 days without sleeping. And everybody wondered what was wrong with me. They were like, "Why are you so like snippy and whatever?" Because I was awake um almost 40 hours? I made it to like I think I made it to 38 hours. I might have made it longer than that. I can't remember, but I know that I had oatmeal for brains. Like it was literally it felt like it was oozing out of my ears. But you're good at this, Rabbit, when you're sleep deprived, whether or not. That's so funny. Oh my goodness, that's really good. Whether or not. That's hilarious. She's good at this, all these different little segments. Um, yeah, I want to do announcements. I want to do like a guest or a topic. The guest doesn't have to, like stick to a topic. I like to squirrel with guests, and you guys know it. I like to squirrel all the time. I think the best thing to do when you're going someplace is just let go and go. Get lost. Go off topic. Do whatever. Because you never know where you're going to wind up. And you usually wind up in some very interesting places. I would like to have some sort of like philosophy kind of day where we just go over like different, I guess, different cliches or tropes or sayings or anything. I love when people are like, oh, that's so cliche. You know why it's cliche? You know what makes it cliche? It freaking works. That's why people keep doing it. That's what makes it cliche. Like, there's nothing wrong with a cliche. Hell, a good cliche could get you out of a crap load of problems. And that's all I seem to find myself in is crap loads of problems. No, but I have a feeling, I have a very good feeling coming up. I have a very bad feeling for tonight, but that has nothing to do with us. I've been having really weird feelings toward Matsuri. Like I feel like tonight something is going to happen and I don't know what it is. I don't want to really put it out there. So I'm trying to like convince my brain that it's a positive thing, but it's not my brain that's on high alert. It's everything else. I feel like I have a stone in my stomach of like anticipating something bad happening. And I really, really hope that tonight passes and nothing bad happens. And then I could be like, oh, good, I was all off. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't think anybody's going to get hurt or anything. Well, a little hurt, but not like seriously. I just think there's a fight that doesn't need to happen. And I think it's going to happen tonight. Um, as far as my other feelings, I feel like things are looking up. I really do. Sometimes, see, the thing is, like, I'll be bopping along, happy, and start feeling really good about things, and then all of a sudden, somebody's got to come along and burst my bubble. I hate that. I really, really do. It's annoying as shit, but people do it, and I don't feel like anybody's going to burst the bubble this time. It's weird. Hi, Rose. They call me Rose. Said hi, Shelly. How you doing, sweetie? I hope you're well. No, I have a good feeling. I have a good feeling. And that's all I want is for everybody to be happy. I do. I just want everybody to be happy. Everybody do their thing. Rose, we're bouncing around ideas for titles and for segments, things I can include. Because let's face it, I'm probably going to be doing the show alone most days. So I need something that I can stick to. Something like that I can write up and put in front of me and be like, as a bitch, follow this. Because if I have it written down, believe it or not, I'm more likely to do it. If it's just in my head, it's just marching around in my head. It's not actually landing. Good things are on the horizon for all of us. I believe that. I believe that we're coming to an upswing. I know we could go a little lower if push comes to shove. I just hope we don't. I hope that this is the lowest that we've been. A lot of things have been happening that there's a different feel. It felt almost like it did when I saw that very first um beer commercial. The boycotting beer commercial. Um I saw that and I was like, "Oh, they shouldn't have done that." I was like, "They really you don't mess with like a you don't mess with America's beer. You just don't." And that was my go-to beer whenever I went to a bar. Because I knew that they'd have it. I know that they would have the bottle of it, which so I didn't have to pay for the tap. I didn't have to worry about anybody slipping anything in my drink. I could walk around with my bottle in my hand, no problem. And plus I could drink because it's nothing. I could drink like 12 of them and be fine. Like, I'd be buzzed by the end of the night, but I'm not drunk. I might be bursting, period, but, like, they're cheap as well. So it's like it was a good buy whenever I went out. It was a standard. It was, reliable no matter where you went. A Bud Light was always a Bud Light. And I had no problem just drinking that swill when we were out. But then it's like, okay, so when that commercial came out, I was mad because I was like, now we're not gonna be able to fucking drink this shit. Like I'm not allowed to go to Starbucks. I'm not allowed to go here. I'm not allowed. It's like, all right, I understand we're like standing up for our morals, but or for our beliefs, but can we stand up for our beliefs at places that suck? Like, why does it have to be all the restaurants that are good? Why does it have to be, Starbucks? Why can't it be Dunkin' Donuts or any other crap coffee? I love my Starbucks. I do. I love my Starbucks. Speaking of, can I have coffee? Children, whoever's in my kitchen. Because otherwise they won't feed me. They won't. Can I have coffee? Thank you. Uh it was so long ago the last time I was walking around a bar with a bottle in my hand. It was Zima. Oh my goodness. That was 1994-ish. 1994-ish, 95-ish. I remember those days. Oh my goodness. And we were convinced how stupid we were. We were like, yeah, Zima doesn't show up on a breathalyzer. Stupid. It's still got alcohol. Yes, it does. What? Yes, it does. Because your ass is drunk. You just can't smell the Zima on your breath. But it comes up on I don't know why we thought the shit that we thought. Oh, don't let them pull your hair. They could do drug testing going back 30 years if they pull it from your head. Meanwhile, I'm 18. Who needs to go back that far? Hell, go back to like that morning and you'd find some kind of substance or alcohol or whatever. I knew you would remember that. Girl, I remember the bottle. Okay. I remember the bottle, the way some of them had like pleated etching. Oh my God. Tell me with teeth. Oh dear God. No, that I could do a segment called that. I absolutely could. It would be like almost like a colon. Tell me with tea tree. It's so funny. Thanks, Rabbit. But yeah, lady, no, I remember that time. I remember it well. Good God. Uh, I personally like Whether or Not. I like Whether or Not too. I do. I'm writing them down as we go. But get a different mug. Anyone, I don't care. Just a regular mug is fine too. I don't spill when I drink often. Often. I do sometimes. My father always used to say, "What do you have a hole in your lip?" No matter what I ate, it always wound up falling. He was like, "How? Just how?" I don't know. Okay? I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why every time I have a chip with any kind of dip on it, it's fine, 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 fine. As soon as it gets near my mouth, falls on the shirt. Every time. Never fails. Never fails. That's why I refuse to wear anything but like dark jeans. Because no matter what, you're going to sit in something somewhere if you're wearing a light color. Doesn't matter. You'd be like, I just looked there. It doesn't matter. There it is. Now you got a stain on your butt, and everybody's got to tell you got a stain on your butt. And it's just like a huge embarrassment the whole night. No, I'm good. I'm good. Oh my God, your pants. What's on your pants? Come. That's what's on my pants. Leave me alone. Like, I can't. Oh, I'm trying so hard to be less vulgar and less profane. And it's just not natural. Big towels are good for that. Yeah, big towels are good for that. They really are. Um, I have towels all over my because cat hair gets everywhere. And only now they lay on the towels, and when they're done with the towel, they pull it to the side and lay on my couch. And I'm like, really? Yay, he's coming with my coffee. Here comes my coffee. Here comes my coffee. Oh, let me see. Did I make? Why would you pour the creamer in and not mix it? Rude. I do it. Mm. Oh, you didn't give me a spoon. No, it's perfect. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. See, what a good boy. I need my bed. I'm going to harass him all day long until he goes across the street and gets my package with my new bed because I would really like to sleep out here. Here we go. What? What's really fun? You haven't slept yet. That's all right. Just put clothes on, run across the street, get the bed, and come back. He's making food. He's making food. Coughing it up with coffee. Amber L, good morning. I'm live. Would you stop? He's like, oh, I told you that. Coughing it up with coffee. Amber L said, I'm in the office today, but I just want to let you know I love you. I love you too, honey. And that's another thing. If I start at 8 and it's 7, hopefully I'll do like a weekend thing. I'm not promising on the weekends because I like to stay up late on weekends. So sleeping late is a big thing. Lady Autumn Sky, I didn't notice how brash and forward I was and how off putting it is till I saw my oldest daughter acting like me in her early 20s. Yeah. I, my daughter doesn't act like me, but my son does. And it always, I kind of take a step back, like, Jesus, like, what is wrong with you? And he's just me. He's a little brasher than me, granted, and not as charismatic, but weekends are hard for me. Yeah, no, Rabbit, I don't expect you to be at every I would love you to be at every show, but I don't expect you to be at every show. Oof, children are always the best litmus test. They really are. It's worse than holding up like a complete mirror with like your asshole written over your head. But that's the thing. Like when my kids are really bad, I'm like, he's an asshole, but he comes by it honestly. It's a family trait. Like it has nothing to do with my upbringing. It has to do with genetics. He inherited the asshole gene just like I did. Like, okay. See, I don't really know how I'm received. My personality was very um I guess you could say it was naturally occurring, but Tommy was the one that brought it out. Like he was the one that he was like, just be yourself. You could say or do whatever you want around me, and I'm not gonna judge you for it. And I got comfortable in that, and I became that all the time. The thing is, not everybody's gonna receive my personality the way Tommy does. He enjoyed it. He loved every single thing about it. The only thing that he had a problem with was my apparent lack of commitment toward him. Like he felt I didn't take him seriously, which let's face it, I didn't because he's a wackadoodle. Like He was always all over the place, and, like, I mean, when he told me that they were gonna get him for premeditated murder, I was like, "Premeditated?" Like, he couldn't plan a trip to the corner without fucking it up, and he's gonna plan a whole murder? No. I love every single thing about it. Yeah. Yeah, when it's coming from a man, they aren't allergic. Wait, what? When it's coming from a man, they aren't allergic. They aren't allergic a bitch. I'm so confused. Are you laughing and can't type? Um, I don't like any kind of negativity coming from a man. Oh, when it's cold. Okay. Okay. You confused the crap. And I was like, wait a minute. Come on, I'm I told you my phone now changes my words. If I write cape, it types out vape. It automatically changes it. I was like, I think I have a problem. Like, I wrote the runt of the litter the other day to my mother. I was like, I definitely want to get a dog. I want to always get the runt of the litter. And it put the blunt of the litter. I was like, see, this phone is telling me something. Yeah, it was telling me I was low on weed and I needed to make a phone call. I was like, oh, thanks for the reminder, boo. But yeah, no, I was definitely down. I was down to my last joint. I was like, what the fuck? What happened here? When did this happen? Good morning, Jen. Jen with no filter. So we have Amber L and Jen with no filter joining us. Thank you. Thank you. We have been discussing the fact that I am going to start a morning show on Monday. Now we're kicking around all different titles. Right now, I have on the thumbnail Shelly in the Mornings. And we could have that. Or we have, let's see, some of the suggestions are Sunrises with Shelly, Top of the Morning. Um, what was the other one? Where's the coffee one? Wait. And then there's segments. There's segments called Whether or Not, which is hilarious. There's the catch up section. There's Tell Me with T3. And what was the other? Wait, I got to go back and see. Coughing it up with coffee. That's for my wake and bake. Wake and bake with coffee. He's going to call it shit. It's early. I swear to God. If I didn't think I'd get spanked for it, I absolutely would. I absolutely would. Lady said, I need to accept I need my cheaters when I type just to oversee what the help auto. I need to accept that I need my cheaters when I type just to oversee what the help autocorrect has changed. That was an ironically perfectly placed autocorrect. I swear to God. What was it? Colpo e presto? Colpo e presto? Shit, it's early. Colpo e presto, right? I refuse to say I need glasses. I know. Every time I have to grab this extra set, it's a Walmart set, just so you know. I'm like, oh, let me grab my magnifying glasses. Not that they're reading glasses. They're magnifying glasses because God forbid I go to an eye doctor. Listen, there's so many doctors I have to go to, and I don't want to. Every time I go to a goddamn doctor, they tell me something new is wrong. And I just look at them going, are you trying to get me to jump out a window? Because we're getting close here. Like, I don't feel half as bad as I do when I leave this damn office. Ridiculous. Amber said I'm actually wearing my glasses today. Oh. I love the cover that you did. That was really nice. And if anybody wants to see it, it's on Amber's channel or it's on my Discord. In music. I'm 4 years out of my prescription. I'm 4 or 5 years. That's the wonderful thing about 1-800-contacts. They're supposed to contact your eye doctor before they fill them. They don't ever. Like, because I even switched because I have two different prescriptions for my eyes. And because I needed to save money and I was losing one side of my contacts more than the other, I said, fuck it. I got rid of the two prescriptions and just did the one, and I doubled up. I went with the stronger one. And no, I went with the lesser one. So I went with my left eye. And I got 2 boxes of those. And I hadn't been to the doctor in like probably 3-4 years. I just ordered them from the hospital. I was like, oh, you know what? Let me make sure I get them. And I only get for the left eye. They've never said a word. Just had my eyes checked last week. Good. You should get your eyes checked. She said I say cheetahs instead of glasses. Yeah, that's why I call them magnifiers. Need my magnifying glasses. Where are they? And someone always teases me about it. He's like, what do you put down? What do you got there? But it's funny because nobody knows. Caso e presto. Caso e presto? Okay. Caso e presto. Or is it casoi? Casoi? Caso? Caso? Caso e presto. You're going to have to type out the pronunciation, Rabbit. Because I don't even know. Is that what language is that? It don't look like Italian. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. The presto looks like Italian, but it could be Spanish, could be Portuguese. I don't even know. Definitely not Latin. Casa e presto. Casa e presto. Shit, it's early. Uh, is it Italian? Is it Northern Italian? I hate when they dilate my eyes. Jen with no filter said, I looked like a fool walking around with sunglasses on at night. Girl, at least they did it at night. Like, at least you had like no like direct sunlight. This jackass over like 3 towns over. Now I had to take an Uber to get there. Right? I had to take an Uber to get there. I get there, he dilates my eyes without telling me. I had just sat in the chair and I was like, what are you doing? He said, I'm dilating your eye. I said, okay, but my contacts are in. Oh, Jesus, why didn't you take them? Because I can't see without them. And I just sat in the chair. Like, nobody told me to take them out. Nobody asked me if I even wear contacts. So he was just like, oh, she said, don't know, see translator. That's Rabbit going, I'm tired. Look it up your damn self. I love it. Yes, ma'am. So yeah, he dilated my eyes. Then I take my contacts out because what a douche this guy is. He dilates them again. And I'm like, I think once was enough, but no, he just went. They were in my eyes before I could even blink. I was like, what is going on? Now, they don't really kick in until the very end of the exam. So he looks at my eyes and he's like, yeah, everything's fine. All right, so you just put me through all that for what? He dilated my eyes so much. I couldn't go outside. The Uber guy came inside because I was crying on the phone. I was like, please just pull up because it hurt so bad. Any sliver of light felt like somebody was sticking a like twig and everything in my eyes. And it was just like, oh no. And he came inside and he got me and he brought me in and he was just, keep your eyes closed. He put me in the car and he was like, just keep your eyes closed. I was like, I'm going really long on trust right here. Like, you're, I kept trying to like peek, but I couldn't see anything. And I just start crying. He's like, I told you, keep your eyes shut. I said, I just got into a stranger's car and he told me keep my eyes shut. I was like, yeah, I'm a little nervous. But no, he did really well, like keeping me occupied and talking. And luckily, a couple times I opened my eyes a little bit and I saw like familiar landmarks. So I was like, oh, all right, I'm going home. But yeah, he even dropped me off behind my house so that I could go in through the garage because the sun was out in front, but not in back. Like we had the shade of the building. And he was like, I'll pull up in the back and you could get out there. Oh my God, I wanted to cry. My eyes were dilated from about 10 in the morning till about 8 o'clock at night. That every time I was like, oh my God, why is it so bright in here? Oh my God, why is it so bright in here? Terrible. And then I took a picture of them. Oh my God, they were freaky. They were freaky. It was just, I've never seen my eyes that dark. I have very light green eyes. So like I'm used to seeing light colored eyes. So when I saw all the black, I was like, oh my God. I was like, no, I don't look good with dark eyes. I look like a demon. You would think the green eyes would make me look like a demon, but no, 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 no. Wait, Ed Jen with no filter is here. Why can't I see her? I don't know. You're a mod, Lady Autumn, aren't you? So you should be able to see her. Demon eyes, yeah. It made me feel like I was stoned. I did feel like I was on some kind of trip because every time I opened my eyes, it was like a flood of imagery and it was burning. Jen with no filter just put 3 messages in a row. You can't. My chat's not showing up, not seeing certain chatters. That used to happen to me when I would go whenever like Frog or whatever had a live stream. I couldn't see you. I could see you on the iPad. I could see you on the phone, but I couldn't see you on the laptop. Jen with no filter. My chat disappeared. Lovely. Yeah, I'm a mod, but I know. Jen with no filter. So you're a mod. That's weird. Can everybody else see Jen? Rabbit, can you see Jen? YouTube is wonky. Need to refresh and sign out and back in. Let me go out and back in. Maybe it's my phone. Well, yesterday it kept rejecting anything I said to Shizzy. And I was like, I thought a mod was like rejecting anything that I had to say. But I was like, wait, there's no curse words. There's no weird words. I didn't say but or any of those weird YouTube words that they don't like. It was just rejecting anything that I typed. Like it would type it and it would go through. It would show in like my little chat section. And then after like 10 seconds, it would go shadowy and say, try again. There was an error. And I'm like, but it went through. Like, what the hell? Just like I got 5 memberships returned to me from the expert last week. And I was like, why? Because apparently we had run out of people to give them to. Like, can you imagine? We legit did so many. I've been getting a lot of rejections for the super chats. Like they don't go through. And then I get like, you were denied a charge of blah, 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 blah. It's just bizarre. It's absolutely bizarre because it's just screwing up all over the place. All you see is rabbit. Oh, see. Let's see. No, you should be good. Let me see something. Open a new tab. I'm going to wind up like having 9 million mods. So let's see. We go to YouTube Studio. Customization. Oh no, it's settings. Settings. Permissions. Community. So my top mods are Suzanne, Rabbit, Winning, and Nick Ricada for shits and giggles because he was upset I made him gay. And then my regular mods, I have T Rex, Valhalla, Nerd, Jessica, Lady Autumn, T Rex. All right, so let's put Jen in here. Let's see. No. Miami Spice. And let's do one more. We'll do Texas Jen. Why won't it let me type? Why won't it let me type? Damn it. Miami Spice. There. And oh, here we go. Texas. Yeah, Texas. There we go. So AAIN. There we go. Hers doesn't always pop up. All right. So I added the girls. So Jen with no filter, if you get out and come back in, see if there's a difference. Oh, there's Amber. Amber's there too. And me, I had a car. Okay, I see Amber now. Oh, Jesus. Hey, expert. I see everyone and I'm asleep. Maybe that's why you see everyone. We're a hallucination. We're not really real, expert. You're just, it's a figment of your imagination. I went out of the app, restarted my phone, and still no Jen. How the hell? She said, "Hey, I see the expert." I don't understand. See, and that's the thing. If I went on the iPad, I could see you. If I was on the laptop, lady, I couldn't see you. And it was so weird. Like, I never see Tweety, but Tweety has me blocked for some bizarre reason I don't get. And then she gets upset when I have a wrench because I can see her. So yes, you see her now. I wonder if it had to do with whatever permissions. Maybe you have different permissions. I don't know. No problem. Hey, I just made you, gay like the rest of them. So there you go. You get to be a mod with the rest of my gay mods. It's funny. Trust me. Nick was like, "What do you mean you made me a mod?" Because it's funny. That's why. He won't ban anybody. It's against his religion. Okay, so do you see Jim with no filter now? Or top versus all? Oh, yeah. Make sure you have live messages done. Like, don't have top messages. Top messages suck. I'm on all chat on my phone. Is it an Android phone or an Apple phone? Because there is a little bit of a difference. Remember to change from tap chat to live chat to see all the spicy comments. Yeah, well, most of the spice comes from me. So Android. Yeah, see, like it's weird because I can see you on my Apple products but not on my Android most of the time. It's really weird. And you're working from an Android. Say no to Apple. You've banned Apple in your house? I love my Apple phone. I love my iPhone. I used to enjoy my Android, but oh, see, now she's seeing Time, Rosemary. What are we singing? Are we singing? What are we singing? With the Time, the Rosemary, unless we're making chicken. I have Android because Amber said, I have Android because I'm superior. And I've been up on all the comments. So Rabbit said, at Lady Autumn Sky, do you have a cog? A cog? Or 3 bars in the top right of chat? Oh, for the settings thing. Girl, I was like, what are you talking about? A cog. Do you know where I learned what a cog was? Believe it or not, on the Jetsons. I don't know why. There was like the sprockets and the cogs and like all that weird stuff. Amber is queen of the chat. She said, I heard cock, not cog. Girl, and you're in the same boat as me because if you're hearing it, you ain't getting it. If you hear it, you ain't getting it. That's when you start to hear it all around. You're like, what'd you say? D? D? Who's giving D? Like, where's the line? Oh, it's not a sign up thing? Okay. If bars, click to set live chat. If a wheel or a cog, tap, and then you will see the 3 bars to set. Jesus, Rabbit, you really know how to like maneuver your way around these things. I have a question. Do you mod from a phone or a laptop? Because if you mod from a phone, that's crazy because that's super impressive. Super impressive. Fucking damn sure. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Like Ambrel. He's in the barn crowing. Oh. She's got the cock in the barn crowing. That's what she said. I can't do a rooster. I mean, I can, but I can't do it in this house. It's too loud. So, anyway, so here we go. So, update to whoever is joining. We are discussing the new morning show, which will be just me with hopefully guests, like all the time. Well, YouTube, you win this round. However, we shall meet again. That is right. Oh, Rabbit does both laptop and Android. Oh, you are multi-talented. You all just blow me away. Just you're everywhere. Anyway, I still, aw, she still loves Jen with no filter, and she's using an orange heart, which there's your little tip of the hat to Expert and the White Rabbit. Okay, so starting Monday, there will be a new morning show starring me. We started out with Shelly in the morning. We have a suggestion of Sunrise with Shelly and Top of the Morning. And we're taking suggestions for other working titles. It's a working thing, work in progress. We will be starting at 8 a.m. Eastern. It'll be a like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then a weekend day. That type of thing. Because I don't want to do it every morning. I might do 5 days a week, 1 week, and just 3 days the next. I don't know. we're taking it by ear. I will definitely do 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't know about Tuesday and Thursday. Only because I'm having a hard time with the whole schedule of it because I don't want it to feel like a job. I want to come here and I want to enjoy being with you guys and I want to bring you my best mood and whatever. And if I have to sleep that morning, I got to sleep that morning. It's like, um, I now will smoke after all that nonsense. Absolutely, girl. I was smoking during it. What's wrong with you? Amber L said Texas has all the great names, but he's busy right now. Texas is a person? Is that what you call your honey? Texas? Ooh, is he big like Texas? Girl, don't overwhelm yourself. Just take it easy and hang out. We all love you no matter what. Oh, thank you. I love you too, Amber. Jen with no filter. Have fun and do what works for you, Shelly. Yeah, I want to. I definitely want to have fun. So I also want like little segments that I can rely on that I can, you know, like tell you guys. So like so like Rabbit came up with whether or not, like whether or not you whatever, but it's for weather. Then we have like catch up. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. Um, she also came up with tell me with T3, which is cute because people have a tendency to just like tell me everything. So I'm wondering if we should do like maybe that would be like a little like question and answer thing, maybe like a little call in thing. I don't know. I have to figure out how to do the call in thing. Okay, so confession time. I was watching Monty the other day. Everybody here knows Montegraph. You all know the thing going on with him and Nick. If you're just tuning in and never met me before, I adore Nick Ricada. He is a good friend. He is a wonderful man. I love him to death. I am loyal to my friends. I will never, ever do something to intentionally hurt them. And there's a whole lawsuit going on with him and Monty. But Nick has never once ever said, don't associate, don't whatever. And Montegraph went live the other night and it was a really interesting title. It said Colin Show, Collin. And I know he likes to do his little like code things. So I was like, maybe it's a call-in show. So I was like, I clicked on it because it was 4 a.m. I think it was 4 a.m. I was by myself, whatever, and nobody was awake. I couldn't sleep. So I was like, let me see what he's doing. And it was. People were actually calling in and talking to him. And it was like, how is he's like, hello. Yeah, hold on. I'm going to put you on speaker. I have to acquire a, a burner number, not a burner phone, just a burner number. Also going to have a phone call with Texas in about 10 minutes for an hour or so. So when I disappear, that's why. Okay, well, have a good phone call with Texas. Texas. Was that thunder? Can't be. Oh, that's a jet. What the hell? Okay, there's like fighter jets flying above me. I hate when they do that because I never know why they're doing it. Like, okay, should I be on alert? Because when there's a war, I'm gonna be the first to die. That's just it's a given. That's why I got to get the hell out of New York. I mean, granted, I live in Jersey, but when you can look out your window and New York's like right there, less than a mile from your front door, you want to get the hell away from Manhattan. And of course, what part of Manhattan am I closest to? Wall Street, of course. Why wouldn't I be closest to the, financial district? Why not? Sure. Shelly answers the phone. What? What? Don't know how to type a Jersey what? What? It's kind of like a WAAAAAHHHHT. It's what? Like that's what it is. It's not what. It's what. You got to do the whole kind of thing. I make a face and everything. It's really funny. See, I kind of part of me regrets that I don't go on camera because I've been told my facial expressions are hilarious because I am very, very, very expressive. So whatever I'm saying or feeling, it's right there on my face. That's such a good Fran Drescher. That was my voice, Caitlin. God, it was my voice. My voice. No I'm kidding. But that was my voice. Come on, you never heard me say God? When I go, oh my God. Like it's God. And that's just the way we say it. Yeah, I can. All right. When I pay attention, I can feel myself actually like go nasal. It's, it's so weird. It's like a wow. Like wow. What do you want? That's my that's my mom voice when I don't want to be bothered. When they start coming in, Elizabeth OG, what's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome. When they've absolutely like just driven me crazy, but I'm not angry. I'm just like, oh God, what do you want from me now? That's when you hear me go, oh my God. What do you want from my life? And that's when they know, okay, that was the last question. that's the last question. I love that you're just a voice. I do love your face. You're gorgeous. Oh, thank you. But I hate being on camera, and that's part of what made me so comfortable chilling with you. Yeah, you'll probably never catch me on camera. Never. Like I highly doubt it. Only because I think I'd be too self-conscious because I'm not used to being on camera and I just wouldn't be myself. See, at least when you can't like just stare at me and break me down or whatever, it's just my voice. It's just me. And, she said, oh my God, my dyslexia kicked in. Hi, Elizabeth. Good morning, Elizabeth. Girl, I totally read that as good morning, Elizabeth. Hi. So obviously you're fine. It's all right. We like dyslexic around here. I told you I smoke at 402, 204, 240, anything because I want to be inclusive. So I want to make sure that all of y'all are covered. I don't want to leave nobody out. It's 420 for dyslexics. But then again, I'll smoke at any time, whenever the fuck I feel like it, because there are many dimensions in the world and you never know what time it is in either one. I got to hit 420 somewhere. I don't want to leave them out. So, but I was saying something and now I can't remember what the hell I was saying because we started with the Fran Drescher voice and that always derails me. I'm just like, oh, Fran Drescher. Okay. The whole like no appearance thing. It's funny because I know you all know Winning Reality. And when I tell you that he's become a very good friend of mine, he is a very good friend to me. Um, he doesn't take my shit. He tells me when I'm being stupid. He tells me when I'm doing well. Never tries to control me or like keep me from talking to anybody. And no matter what I do, even if he's got like, I'll ask for advice, and he very, smartly says, but it's up to you to what you want. Because I'm like, are you telling me what to do, or are you just giving me suggestions? No, I'm just giving you suggestions. That's good because if you tell me what to do, I'm going to do the opposite. It's 5:00 somewhere. Amber L said, "Winning is definitely good people." He is. He's not understood by everybody, but I genuinely appreciate his friendship, upfront and straightforward, and remarkably insightful. Remarkably insightful. And he's a good guy. He really is. I didn't think that he and I would be friends because we're very similar in a lot of ways that could be really annoying. And for some reason it's not, but I don't know. We get along. We get along really well. And he's been really good for ideas for me, for like pushing me to, do the show. Come on, do the morning show. You got to do the morning show. Come on, they miss you at the morning show. Do the morning show. Oh, you got to do this. Oh, you got to do that. Like, because I'm like, I'm afraid. Why are you afraid? You weren't afraid before. He has little helpful hints for you guys. Like, if you listen to me and I say something like that's kind of abrasive, just pretend that I'm saying it in Dolly Parton's voice and everything's fine. Rabbit said, I'll only tell you when I worry about you. I know. Jen, I'll try and make it back. Got to pick tomatoes and peppers before it gets any hotter. Yeah, please don't. With this heat, it's ridiculous. People are like keeling over. So yeah, out and in. Let's go. Out and in. Usually I'm like, hey, in and out. But I know, Rabbit. You do worry about me a lot. And I feel bad. You worry about me more than my mother. Like, it's okay. You don't have to worry about me, but I love that you do. It makes me feel all like cared for. It's funny. It's not something that I'm used to feeling. But there was a method to my madness. Why did I bring him up? Oh my god. We were talking about something, guys. We were talking about the show. You're my girl, so I do. Aww. Amber L said, I've missed you, Shelly. I won't go fully into it, but you've definitely been missed. Aw, honey. Thank you. I miss you guys too. That's why I did this, because like I told him, I was like, I miss my morning crew. I really miss my morning crew. No, but I had a point. Damn it. Now I got to go back through chat. Oop. I wasn't supposed to click on that. Dyslexic. It had something with being on camera. Okay. So I'm going to share a little secret with you that I told him. I'm a very visual person, right? Like everything you say becomes a picture in my head automatically. I don't even think about it. It's like boom, boom, boom. You were the whole reason. So yeah. Aww. Please don't make me cry this early in the morning. So anyway, back to the funny thing. So I'm very visual. So if you're talking, I'm constantly creating this film in my head, right? So I'm constantly seeing this movie. I'm seeing your day play out. I'm seeing whatever you're telling me, which is one of the reasons why when somebody lies to me, I'm like, wait, that wasn't in the movie. Like, because they've already told me this story. Now they've gone and changed it. You can't flip the script when I've already written the movie in my head based on what you told me before. So like, I'm the type to be like, I'll be watching a movie. I'm like, that's not how they went before. Did they edit this part? They edited this part. What the hell? And it's like, that's how life is for me. I play everything as a movie. So when you're retelling me the story, if the movies don't match, I notice. And like I said, it's an automatic thing. I don't even think about it. And everybody has their own little face. Like you have your face, you have your expressions. The more I know you, the more fleshed out like your being is in my head. Stay with me. I know it's long. I know it's long and weird, but I'm going to get there. Wait. Winning is an avatar. How strange is it that everything that he tells me, I see him moving around and doing everything in my head in the movie, but his face is the avatar. Do you know how odd it is to give personification to a mouthless avatar? The only thing he has is two eyes and a little thing of hair down the middle of his forehead. And I actually give that personality and like characteristics and stuff. Like I can tell when the face is amused, even though there's no mouth. I don't it's like a weird Deadpool thing. It's so bizarre. But anyway, it makes him laugh because it's fucking funny. I have pictured him driving just the avatar head and like, you know, like the arms from Far Cry. I could see like the hands from Far Cry 5 as he's like playing the game. And to me, that's what he is. He's this conglomeration of like all these different things. Like Rabbit. I know what you look like, Rabbit, and yet I picture you as a rabbit with the keyboard. So weird. It is so bizarre the way my mind works. In my head, Amber is always Amber, but for some reason, she's always got a acoustic guitar strapped to her back, upside down too, just because I'm one for details. Upside down acoustic guitar strapped to her back. She's like she's walking along like friggin' Johnny Cash or some shit. The weird Deadpool thing. It is like a weird Deadpool thing. Like, but that would make total sense. Oh, I have a Deadpool head. If I could get, bro, if I could get black material and get like the neon green, like the rave neck things, I bet you I could make a winning reality head. Oh, how funny would that be? Oh, I'm feeling a project because I have the animated talking Deadpool head, right? Texas Try, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Um, oh my God, that would be he would not know what to do. But see, now I need like a headband that says like win. Because you know, like the headband only says win. Shelly T3. Yes, ma'am, I'm here. What can I do for you? How tired are you, Rabbit? Like, how tired are you? She's just like, Shelly, T3. Yes, ma'am. What can I do for you? Oh, you're killing me. I forgot the laugh. I'm not here for a long time, but I'm here for a good time. Well, yippee ki motherfucker. She changed her PFP. That's what I guess. She's so funny. But yeah, no, I have and this head, okay, so don't judge. I had such a good time when my friend Manny first gave me the Deadpool head, right? Because you turn it on and you can program it with your phone and it says all these weird and it has like so many different things to say. That's my Texas show. Oh, there you go. Hi, Texas. I didn't know that. I know he belonged to you, but I didn't know that was the Texas you were talking about. I love the new avatar pick rabbit. Oh, look at you. You're so pretty. Aw, that's so cute. You never put a picture of you up. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. See, I don't notice shit like that. I don't know why. I never pay attention until the avatar is like on my thing, and I'm like, who is that in my panel? Oh, they changed our avatar. Me 50 years ago. Lady, you're just as beautiful now as you were then. That's hilarious. Texas belongs to Amber. Well, you know, Amber's rich. Didn't you know that? She owns all of Texas. There you go. That's her story, and she's sticking to it. Oh, you're beautiful, Rabbit. Rabbit is beautiful inside and out. How many different coffees am I getting? Connor brought me coffee, but that's fine. 2 coffees works for me. It's fine. Wait, no, don't leave. Take this with you. Here goes my epic freaking coffee drink. Ready? There you go. And now I'll start on my second coffee. He said, oops, wrong chat, was texting Amber. Your timeless beauty shines through, Rabbit. Yes, it does. It really does. You are a wonderful person and we love you. I had 2 coffees today too. Let's get weird. What was that movie? Was it Lethal Weapon where he says it? Oh, I can't remember. He's like, you want to get nuts? Like, like, let's get nuts. Like, it's like, okay. I really do think it was Lethal Weapon. I'm pretty sure it was the first one. You want to do it? Let's do it, asshole. Like, I love Mel Gibson. I don't care what he's done. See, that's the thing. Okay, so I'm going to squirrel. All these actors that they wanted to cancel, I don't really see the point. Because I didn't watch them in movies because they were intellectually superior and morally uncorruptible. I watched them because they were hot and funny. We don't really go to popular movies for the just 2 pots of coffee count. Yeah. I drank my coffee from my witch's mug that I got from Big Lots. It was like on clearance for like 99 cents. My favorite mug. And it just says witch's brew on it. But it holds about 2 to 3 standard cups of coffee. And I just down that like from the beginning to end. Just glug, 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 glug. I was very impressive, let me tell you. And now my daughter brought me the bigger mug that holds about 4 cups of coffee. And I'm going to drink this one slower. But I'm going to drink it nonetheless. And I'm going to get weird. It's going to be weird. Holly Weird is dead. That's the thing. Like, original Hollywood had it right. Keep them under your thumb. You put out the narratives. We don't want to know what the hell they're really doing. Just make them pretty, put them out, and I'll come look at them. I feel like actors with something to say, like with a stance, I feel like they should all just shut up and sit down. Like, shut up, sit down, do the job we pay you for. Pretty much. Like, you're an actor. You're literally what we consider some of the dumbest life forms on earth. We don't expect you to have thoughts of your own. We kind of just want you to look pretty and repeat what's on the page. There you go. Amber Heard couldn't act, but she was hot. So she made it. She also had, Johnny Depp as her husband. That opened many, many doors. Aquaman. Well, the way he said it when she was recording him, he's like, yeah. Aquaman. I want to talk about the Johnny Depp thing for a minute. And let's just cut through the bullshit. That court proceeding, like that entire trial, was ridiculous. Everybody, he said this, he said that. Stop with the sanctimonious bullshit. I don't know one fucking person who doesn't talk shit at some point. I know we all want to be like, oh, I don't talk about people behind the back. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Everybody does. It's not always malicious. It's just talking shit. Like sometimes you got to vent. When you're pissed, you say things you don't mean. Just let it out and whatever. But people like to go and they're like, oh, he said this and she said that. And then everybody's shocked and shaken. And you've said worse. You've done worse. Give me a break. I love all the people that act like they're so morally superior that they've never, oh, I've never talked about a friend. You lying bitch. Yes, you have. Stop it. Like, I would rather know that you're a liar and just be upfront about it than for you to just constantly insult my intelligence. It's like, no, come on. You're human. Everybody does it. I don't care. There are priests that I've had who could not make, couldn't make, I can't speak, couldn't keep their freaking mouth shut. See, that was God trying to punish me. I got it out anyway. I don't know if you've noticed, but I tend to talk to God sporadically throughout my day. Like when I say something and I think, oh shit, that was so far from the truth because I'm sarcastically lying. Like I'll say, yeah, no, I don't like sex at all. And then I kind of like look up and I wait because there's some lies God can't let go. He just can't. But I figured out he doesn't strike me with lightning because that would draw attention. He makes me bite my tongue. Now, it could be a psychosomatic thing. I don't know. But that's what happens every time I say like something really like out there and I'm like being a smartass about it. Hollywood is dead. Barely a bee. Barely a bee. Barely a bee. They seal their own fate. They need to shut up in real life. Absolutely. Only good thing highlights men's abuse. Yes, that it was a really good thing. Lady said, I didn't realize till the trial that Amber Heard was the bitch in Pineapple Express. Oh, yeah. You didn't know that? Oh, yeah. Let me tell you something. My favorite scene from every single movie that she's been in, if you put them all together, I can pick my absolute favorite scene is where she's a zombie and they kill her. That's my favorite. I could watch that over and over and over because that bitch is evil. She's evil. I did just, I can't with her. The things that she said, but anyway. There was a point to what I was saying. Yeah, Zombieland. She was in Zombieland. And I believe he like slams her head onto the side of something, like the side of a sink, or he hits her with a sink or whatever and kills her. It's fantabulous. I could watch it over and over and over. No, but she was really, really pretty. And that's the thing. These women and men, they're not in Hollywood because they're great actors. They've proven that. Kristen Stewart proved that. She can't act for shit. And yet she's popular. I don't get it. In Twilight, she was all like, thank you. Like, did you miss your mark? What's going on? Like, because her acting was terrible. Absolutely terrible. I don't like her. She's always cross-eyed on film. It's weird. I feel like if you get paid millions, your eyes should be straight. I don't want to look at you going and making like the whole thing kind of face all the time. Plus, I just don't like her face. The way her lips are shaped, she always looks like she's smelling shit, and I hate her. I really don't like her. I do like Jacob Black though. I like him. Maybe not Taylor Lautner, but all right. So, all right, we're gonna squirrel again. Today's gonna be a ramen noodle day. I can feel it. I have questions. If you had a choice between The tall, I guess they consider him handsome, brooding vampire who never sleeps, so he can watch you 24/7 and will. Uh, or the tall, long haired, gorgeous, full bodied Jacob Black. Which would you pick? Because one turns into a blood sucking vampire, well, he doesn't turn into it, he's that all the time. Or you have the guy who can spontaneously turn into a werewolf, in which case you would be a dog girl. And I don't think I could do that. No, no. Like, no, it's not even that I don't think I could do that. I know I can't do that. That's gross. Yeah, no. But, like, hypothetically speaking, which one do you pick? Do you pick the vampire who can go insane one day and just drain you of all your blood? Or do you go with the werewolf, which means that if he gets really excited when he's having human sex with you, he could possibly switch and become a werewolf, and now you're stuck having sex with a werewolf, which is just a real wolf, but extra big size and ow and ew. So, like, what do you do? Like, they seem to both be very, very negative, and yet we celebrate these movies like they're, fucking Shakespeare. I knew JT had married a money hungry pretty face. There you go. But didn't think I knew her from anything till the trial. Then I was like, oh, because she can't act and she was just a pretty face. Rabbit said, I don't sleep. Yeah, I don't really sleep that much either. I would love to. It would be great for my body, but no, that doesn't happen. Lady Autumn. Yeah, no, I knew that she was just some like bottom feeding, gold digging tinsel twat, but I didn't think that I had ever seen her in anything. So I looked up her IMDb like when the trial started, and I was like, holy shit, I've seen this movie, this movie, this movie. I saw all the movies she was in. I don't remember her once. Not once. I had to go back. And I was like, I went on YouTube, and there must be people with issues like mine, because I typed in all Amber Heard scenes in movies, and it had like, there was like a bunch of videos that came up, and there was one that had them divided, like so that you could skip ahead and it told you what movie it was. And I was like, all right, that's the one I want. And I was like, she was in that? Oh, she was in, oh, oh. Like, she is literally the most forgettable actress I've ever seen. Rabbit, then it's a vampire and a garlic necklace. There are so many more interesting places they could take blood from, Rabbit, not for nothing. The femoral is pretty popular. Um, no, but yeah, I'm probably always gonna tend to go toward the vampire because I have a neck fetish. But if if Jacob Black didn't spontaneously turn into a werewolf, I'd climb him like a tree and swing from his dick like a monkey. That's it. I'd be like, yep, just throw me your banana. 1, 2, 3 times a day at least. That's terrible. Oh, I keep waiting. Like, I'm almost 50. I keep waiting for menopause to just be like, hey, what's up? And it's not happening. Like, my libido doesn't go anywhere. It's still here. Stop it. I don't want to have a libido anymore. Because mine was always like hypercharged. I have like the turbo version. Lady Autumn Sky said, yeah, I own Pineapple Express. And when I saw that on her filmography, I was like, who? Then I had to think about it. Duh, the only girl in the movie. It's funny how so many of her films, she's like the only girl or the only like girl that's like really focused on, like you see some in the background, but she's the only one with dialogue. And she literally is the only one on that entire screen that I say should not have any dialogue. Just let her stand there. Just let her stand there. And the thing is, like, she doesn't, I, it's okay. So she had made some, I don't know, little thing on her phone. She's naked and she's rolling around and she's like, I miss you, baby. I miss you. Don't you miss me? And it's just so over the top. And I'm like, wow, even just to be sexy, she can't do it. Like, how do you fuck up a flirting video? I don't get how you do that, but she did it. She did it. She was, uh, oh, I'm so lonely. And I'm sure there are some very hard up guys out there who went, I do her, but whatever. Like, it, just remember, guys, sometimes if you play Russian roulette and stick your dick in crazy enough times, you ain't getting it back. One of those times, you're not going to get it back. Trust me on this one. Trust me. I'll tell you I'm crazy, but I'm not the one that's crazy in relationships. I'm crazy just as a rule. But when it comes to like boiling your bunny or following you, first of all, I ain't got that kind of energy. I ain't following you nowhere. You're lucky if I go out with you with my own, like on my own with your permission. You think I'm going to follow you somewhere? Get out of here. Like, no, I don't do that. And I don't, because I don't care where you go. I really don't. Like, I really don't. The last person that I had a quasi relationship with, he thought that I wanted to like keep tabs on him, whatever. Bro, no. Like, you can go where you want, talk to who you want. The only time I want to know where you are is when I have an itch you need to scratch. That's it. Otherwise, you can go where the hell you want. I don't want to know. I don't care. See, that's the problem. When I don't care, then you know you're done. Like lately, I don't care about anybody but my small little, circle of friends. That's it. I don't have that kind of energy to spare. So they're the ones who get, my effort. They get my attention. They get my alertness. And I wish I could do more for them, but I've been, going through a lot. It was a good week. It was an up and down week, but I didn't wrestle with the dark thoughts as much this week as I did last week. Last week was a very bad week. This last week that just passed, it wasn't bad per se. I think it went well. It was just a lot of what? Like a lot of just wait. Fire. Like a lot of put down fires. Drove me crazy. There's a couple things I do want to address. Again, the morning thing, in case you're just tuning in, Monday we will start a new morning show at 8:00. Slap Murphy. He said, hey, Shelly and all. Hope everyone is doing well this Friday. We are. I hope you're doing well. And you are here just in time for the announcement that starting Monday morning, 8:00 Eastern, I will be doing a morning show by myself. I'll be having guests. Rabbit said, I'm trying to quit smoking. Every day is a bad day. Girl, all right. So I ordered vapes, right? And I ordered them from this place called Divine, like Wines or whatever. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not, like saying use them. I'm just saying they had a bunch that were on sale for like $5 or $6 each of the flavored vapes. And they're like 1,600 puffs per thing. So I bought like 12. And, if you use like you can use the codes that they have all different discount codes. That's the only thing helping me. I sound different today. Well, is that better or worse? I smoked last weekend, like regular cigarettes, and like the one day turned into like 4 days, and then I couldn't breathe. So now I'm back to the vape. So I'm starting to get my voice back because when I smoke, I get really like stringy, or I start to get wheezy, and it's not good. It's not. But when I go back on the vape, my voice goes back to normal. And today I'm a little nasally because I don't know. I think we're all getting like that weird end of the summer cold. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a quitter. That's what I said. Oh my god. Mail, UPS, FedEx won't deliver here for tobacco products. Yeah, and we're not supposed to do it here either for the flavored nicotine, but they sent it twice. Just different, clearer or louder or something. Not bad. Oh, thank you. Well, the microphone is a lot closer to me because I keep playing around with like placement to see like, okay, should I put it, back here to the left, to the right? It picks up more of what I say when I move around. And I don't know, I have it closer now. It's more like right in my face. Slap said I used to smoke a pack a day and quit cold turkey. Yeah, that's what I have to do. Suppliers won't send it. Well, if you want one of us, like I could always order it, have it sent here, and then send it to you. Because that's not illegal. That's a gift. So, there are ways, Rabbit. Look, I look for loopholes in everything. If I can get somebody something, I will. Yeah, the pack a day, I was up to 2 packs a day. That's how bored I was. That's how bored I was. I was 10 years old when I quit, though. Was smoking since I was 8. No lie. I believe you. I believe. Hi, Cloud. How are you? My grandfather started smoking cigarettes when he was like 7. Yeah. I was 15 when I started. I will say I go sometimes with only having 2 cigarettes. However, yesterday I had 5. Yeah, no. Some days are just like I'll sit here and I'm like, I really want a cigarette. And it's never because I'm bored and I want a cigarette or like, oh my God, I'm craving this nicotine or whatever. No, I'm craving the comfort. That's what it brings me. And they're like, smoke a fake cigarette. It's not the same. You're not flicking anything. You're not, I don't know. Like it always worked with my ADHD, like, because it kept my hands busy. Because most of the time I don't wind up smoking the goddamn cigarette. It's sitting there either in the ashtray or in my hand that is like, whatever. And I'm busy talking. I've been smoking like a chimney recently. I bet I'm surviving my mental collapse. Cloud illusion. Are you okay? Because I know your mom did her work before she went back to Philly. Just being my friend helps, Rabbit. I mean, anything that you want to talk about, we're here. Slap Murphy, I was going to say idle hands don't help with smoking. Yeah, no, they really don't. And there's a correlation between like a lot of different things. I find when I smoke, I get less done unless it's paperwork. I get more paperwork done because I'm sitting and I'm in one place. But if I don't have paperwork, I'm just like, I don't want to get up and do this. I don't want to get up and do that. And then I don't want to go to bed. I'm like, I'll go to bed after one more cigarette. One more cigarette. One more cigarette. 3 hours later, one more cigarette. I try to ration my cigarettes because somehow that makes it better. Oh, I used to do that. And then I'd be like, I'm just going to borrow a couple from tomorrow. Cloud illusions. Honestly, I have borderline personality disorder and it's or is it bipolar disorder? And it's because both of them are BP, and it's difficult at times. Cloud Illusions, DM me if you want my number. Rabbit wants you to DM her if you want her number. Either borderline or bipolar. I've had to deal with both with people. They thought I had borderline when I was in my 20s because I was so angry. And that's the thing. That was the major characteristic, was that I was so angry. I don't know how. You don't know how to DM her? You could email it. You could email your number to her, or email her for your number, or send her your email. You could do it through this if you want, and then we'll remove it as soon as she sees it. If you want. Because I could delete them from here. Well, you could delete them from here as soon as you put it up anyway. Slap said, I quit smoking when I sat down and realized how much money I would spend through my life if I continued smoking. So I guess greed helped me quit. Let me tell you something. That's the only reason that I switched over to the vape. I don't care if I can't breathe. If it's killing me, kill me faster. I don't care. But I can't afford to die faster because they're like $12 a pack now. It's ridiculous. The vape, one little vape lasts me 4 or 5 days, and it's only $5 or $6, depending on which size I get. This one is the Max Extra, and it's 2,800 pulls, 2,800 puffs. So I get almost 3,000 puffs out of this little $6 thing, and I don't get nearly as much out of a pack. And plus the pack, smoking that makes everything smell, and then I can't smell anything because it clogs your whole nose up. It burns all the little hairs that are inside your trachea and inside your lungs, and changes my voice. It changes the way I breathe. It changes my singing. It changes everything. My hair will smell like smoke. My hands. It's like, the vape is better. Oh, Discord. I could sign up again. I'll try that later, Rabbit, when I can think clear. I will say I don't have time to smoke. My smoke breaks are my way of taking a break from my kids. Oh, girl. Yes, absolutely. Are you on Shelly's Discord? Any Discord that you want to get in, we can get to you. I quit. Yeah. There's Frog's Discord, even though Winning and I don't go in there. There's Winning's Discord. There's my Discord. There's T-Rex. Anywhere you feel comfortable. If you ever had access to one of them. There's the Experts. Expert has his Discord. He just fixed his link the other day, I think. And yeah. Let me get my Discord. Where can I get? All right, guys. Where can I get? How do I invite somebody? You're not in there. How do I just do a regular freaking invite? I don't know how to do this shit. You should know that by now. Let's see. Okay, invite people. Copy. All right, Cloud, I'm going to put, and for anybody else who wants to join, that is my Discord link. And you can come in whenever you want. There's just little things, guys add to it. There's an art section. There's recipe section. There's a place for you to post your streams that you're going to go see that you want to promote. I'm quite happy for you to promote other people's stuff on my Discord. That's fine. Um, just keep it to the live stream or the general section. There's voice chats you're welcome to use. There's talking trash, there's talking truth, and then there's a whole bunch of private ones you guys can't see because I tend to hide out in there when streams are going on so that I can produce like backstage. So I can say, okay, your audio sucks right now. Okay, we're doing this. Okay, this person's, pay attention to the chat. I feel like that guy up in the booth that runs like the news thing. It's like, okay, and cue you. Like it's like, and you go. I can't do it now. It's okay. Just save the Discord link. Like copy it somewhere and put it in an email to yourself so that you have it. And anything you like, just go in there and just DM one of us, direct message one of us. And anybody would be happy to get back to you and talk to you. I can't imagine what your mother said, but I can imagine the fallout from it. Just remember, you're a wonderful person. You're surrounded by people who love you. You live a fantastic life. You're cool as shit. Like whatever your mother said, that's her problem. It's her problem. You turned out, despite her, to be a wonderful human being. And I get it. I get that you love your mom. You really wish that she'd have something constructive and nice, praiseworthy to say to you, some type of approval. That's not going to happen. They will hold that above our heads for the rest of our lives and theirs. But we're proud of you. We love you. We care what happens to you. Let me tell you something. You were gone, and I ask anybody, I missed you. I was like, she doesn't come around anymore. Like, what happened? Like, is she okay? But then, people said that they saw you, and I was like, oh, okay. So it's me. Okay. Like, as long as she's okay. But yeah, no, I did. I missed you. I missed you a lot. I definitely felt your absence. You and Rabbit are like my, you guys are like the moms I wish I had. Like, it would be great if you were like, moms, sisters. We could be cousins. Just remember what happens to the cousins in my family. Be lucky you're not a boy. We'd have a kid together. No, I'm kidding. He's not a blood cousin. He's cousin by marriage. Cousin by marriage. That's why we have grandpa, uncle. Lord. At Cloud Illusions, did you get my address? That makes my heart smile. Well, I mean, that's what we want. We want you to smile. We want you to come here and be happy and laugh. And that's my whole purpose. At Cloud Illusions, don't drink the poison. You're stronger than you think. Absolutely. Fuck that Kool-Aid. That's your story and you're sticking to it, Shelley. Yeah, pretty much. That's my story. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. No. Slap, if you've never met Cloud Illusions, she's a hoot. What are your jokes? She's so old that when she was a girl, the Dead Sea was only sick. She could. I'm sorry, that still makes me laugh. Oh my God. Slap me, Cloud Illusions. The most irreverent, most smart assy woman that I have yet to meet. She will tell you about yourself happily, and you will thank her for it. She says it in such a way you're like, well, damn. Like, okay. It's just, she's funny. Like, so, see? I'm so old, the Dead Sea wasn't even sick when I was born. See, that's the shit. I even fucked up the joke. Damn it. Oh my God. They're both funny, though. Yeah, slap. She's one of my little boos. I love her to death. She always makes me laugh. She pulls and I'll be like hysterical crying and she'll come out and just come out with one of these freaking I can't even with the jokes. She says it's so serious too. Like she'll be going, "Oh, it's okay. You're gonna be okay. By the way, did you know?" Da, 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 and I just lit a blunt. Like she's cool as hell. She's fantastic. I love her. Love Cloud Illusions. I love my rabbit. I love my lady. I love my slap. I love all of you. All of you, all of you, all of you. Where's Wolf Kinder? Where's my Wolfie? I haven't seen her around. I only see her like in experts. I'm like, I feel abandoned. That's not true. I haven't been doing live, so I can't feel abandoned. My fault. This was supposed to be again a 20-minute thing, and it's been 2 hours. So, once I start talking. But yeah, so Monday, 8 o'clock in the morning, we are going to do the very first, not sure what it's called yet. But it's going to be a morning show. I will definitely do it a minimum of 3 weekdays and most likely one weekend day, one weekend morning. But I'm thinking more like a brunchy kind of thing for either Saturday or Sunday because I don't want to wake up early on a Saturday or Sunday. Oh, I love you, Cloud. You're fantastic. And I mean it. No matter what your mom says to you, you can't let her get to you. I know it's going to get to you, but just remember, we love you. We think the world of you. Moms can't always see how wonderful you are. Sometimes they get so jealous that they just can't see how wonderful you are. They see you as competition. And you are a wonderful person. So just don't let her get to you. I know it's easier said than done. I want to play basketball with my mother's head most days, but I love her because she's my mother. Hey, expert. And she said, "Gotcha," at Lady Autumn Sky. You might want to change the descriptor, a quick wrap up for the week. Listen, I start off with the quick wrap up. And sometimes if I wrap up really well, it lasts a lot longer. You see how that works? Oh, expert, love you too. Cloud can't be that old if her mother is still breathing. Listen, first of all, as we all know, evil never dies. That's number one. That's why my mother's like, "Hey, how you doing? I'm having sex at 80 years old." That's great. I'm not. I'm not, and I won't be. And if I am, well, I was going to say I won't be announcing it. No, I'll be talking about it on YouTube. Why not? Just send a hi to Gmail and I'll send my number. 65 on the 25th. You're a Leo? Stop it. Are you really? That makes so much sense. You're a cusp baby. Oh, I'm so happy. On the 11th of what? Today's the 11th, Rabbit. On the 11th of what? August? Because that's today. Oh, September. Girl, damn it, Rabbit, you scared the hell out of me. So Cloud Illusion's birthday is coming up. Happy birthday. Do me a favor, make sure on that day you like stop by Frog if you can so he can sing to you with that little chipmunk voice. Because that's just funny. Everybody should have that. I have that on my computer, but I'm not doing that. I could sing like, swing low like that guy. Happy birthday. That's about it though. Lady said I will not be announcing my age, but you're like 21, aren't you? That's what I heard. I don't know what you heard, but that's what I heard. Lady, at this point in time, I'm glad I made it this far. And that's the thing. Like I keep saying, oh, my next birthday, I'm going to be 50. So in March, I'll be 50. And it doesn't sound, it doesn't sound right. I I keep saying, "Oh, I'm going to be 50. I'm going to be 50. I'm going to be like it's nothing." I'm trying to like say it so many times that I'm kind of desensitized to it cuz I keep thinking, "Oh, half a century old, fuck my life." Like I don't feel like I'm a day over 16 until I have to move. Now, in my mind, I feel like I'm a teenager. In my bank account, I feel like I'm an adult. And in my body, I feel like I'm dead and I just nobody told me. So it's like, I'm all over the place. Once you're over 50, age doesn't matter. The only thing that you count is days, months, years left. I think once you're over 40, you start to feel that like mortal coil shaking. You're like, this bitch ain't as sturdy as it used to be. Like now I feel like every day when I wake up, it's like walking across that bridge that's made of glass. Like I look down and I'm like, oh, am I suspended in midair or is there something under me? I can't really tell. So we're just gonna have to take a leap of faith today and keep going. I know that's right. I've said it before, and I'm feeling young. Ooh, you're feeling young. Nice. So Slap thinks it doesn't matter because now you're just doing the countdown to the end. You must be, what is that, a Foreigner song? Are you a Foreigner fan? It's the final countdown. True that, Slap. Murphy, I feel younger than my age, said Cloud Illusions. Rabbit said, I feel my age. She's like, no, I feel my age. Cloud Illusions, I barely have gray hair. Oh, I have a ton of gray hair now. I can't wait till I can dye it because I've been waiting. And like I told my friend, like 2 nights ago, I was like, I would love to dye my hair because I know it would make me feel better. Uh, because I don't like the gray on me because my hair is so dark, it stands out like a lot. So I want to dye my hair because it just makes me feel more attractive. I feel a little sexier. I feel more like myself. When the gray is there, I feel more like my mother. And if anything is a turnoff, it's me in any way resembling my mother. So it's just, I want the gray to go away. But I have to, because I'm so shaky on my feet right now, I have to sit in the shower chair when I take a shower. And I don't want dye running into places it shouldn't be. So I'm going to have to wait until I can, kneel again. Oh, this is terrible. Terrible conversation for me to have. Rabbit said I'm mostly white hair with streaks of color. Cloud, I wanted a long gray braid when I reached this age. I actually the place I worked in Kansas, ironically enough, I shared an office with one woman named Trish. Thank you, Sean. Yeah, her name was Patricia, but she liked being called Trish. And she was just like this foul-mouthed, chain-smoking ex-hippie. And so she had this long hair. Her hair was well past her ass. And she would do a French braid in her hair every day. And let me tell you something, her hair was so thick that if she turned too quickly and that braid got any kind of like momentum in the air and hit you, you felt it. It was like getting hit with a rope. But yeah, she always, and I used to look at it and go, God, I wish I had that. Like, because it was a perfect, like, just perfect braid. She just would do the one braid and it hung all the way down to her ass. It was really thick. And like, she didn't have bangs or anything, but she had like the little wisps, like the little baby hairs curling like around her face. It was so cute. And it was all white. Like, it was all white, like silver white. It wasn't gray but it was definitely like glittery. She had she had very glittery hair. It was very shiny. I have to practice. Wait. I gotta go back. I also wanted to be taller. Yeah, that didn't happen either. I wanted to be like the tallest person in my family. I want to be like 5'6". No, I topped out at 5'4", and steadily I'm shrinking. Thank you to my compressed discs. That's great. Like the more my back compresses, the shorter I get. It's like, son of a bitch. The oldest person in my family lived till 65. My older sister is getting worried. Oh no. I mean, we've come a long way. There's so many different preventative things. There's, like precautionary tests that you could have done. So I mean, our likelihood of living longer now is pretty good based on hereditary things. I don't know what else they're going to throw at us. I got an alert yesterday that there's a new variant that's going to spike. I was like, didn't I just say this the other day? Didn't I say, November's right around the corner. They're going to be doing like local elections and stuff. Time for a new variant. Time to make everybody stay home. Time to cause problems. Sure enough. So lady said, I have to practice positive speak to myself. Words have power. Sometimes I have to speak positive affirmations to myself. Yes. And that is going to be something that I want to start on Monday with the new show. So wait, Cloud said, snap you like a whip. Silver hair is beautiful. It is beautiful. My grandfather had beautiful white silver hair. He used to use that VO5 for silver hair, like that weird little like tube of grease or whatever the hell it was. Thanks. 5'4" is average for a woman, Shelly. Yeah, an Italian woman. There's an election that needs fraud. Science will prevail. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. There's an election that needs to be tampered with somewhere. And that's a joke, YouTube. So don't strike me. But yeah, no, it's sure. Let's come out. Everybody's going to have like the new cough, the new cold, the new this, the new that. That's what I call it. It's like a cough cold. Got it, Rabbit, loading into my phone. Oh, that's good. That's awesome. Rabbit's amazing. I was talking about something. What was I talking about? I wanted to tell you. Oh, for Monday. So affirmations. I want to do a segment. Like I want to do it every Monday. And I want it to be like the 3 things that I could improve. So 3 affirmations and improvements. I'm writing things down because I know I'll forget. So what I want to do is I want to have like a portion where I have like 3 things where I say, okay, so last week I lost my temper or I lost my patience, and I would like to work on that. I would like to be better at that. Last week I was unkind to myself, and I thought these things and I really put myself down and I really got myself into a low. That's number 2. Number 3, last week I let things become personal rather than just letting them go. And I had the option to do either one, and I chose to hold on to it. So I need to work on that. And I want it to be so that the next week, so this week, what I'm going to work on is letting go of things that are not my business, are not like going to affect my day-to-day work, like things that aren't important, that are just petty things. I'm going to let them go. I'm going to work on letting them go this week. So I want to do like 3 things where I didn't have such a great performance that week. Like 3 things that I can improve, and then how I would improve things in the week to come. Because I don't want to do that thing where I set goals. It's not a goal. I feel like when you set a goal for yourself like that and it's emotional, it's a double hard hit if you don't make it. Because 1, you're already aggravated because you didn't make it. And now 2, you're down on yourself because you set this thing for yourself. You're like, I have to do this. And if you don't, it feels like a failure. I don't want to feel like a failure. So I want to have, instead of calling them goals, I want to call them attempts. They're attempts. I am going to attempt to be more patient. I am going to attempt to be nicer and kinder to myself. I am going to attempt to be, I don't know, to be less serious and take things personally. I'm going to attempt to let shit go because it serves no purpose but to hold me back. Like, those are the things I want to do. Close doors so others can be opened. Yes, you can close doors so others can be opened. You could open a window if you're afraid of the door. Like, I tell people that a lot, and some don't get it, but the ones who are afraid of the front door but not the window, they get it because they know you have better control if the opportunity is smaller, like if the circumstances, the terms are set and you know what you're doing. A tiny window could be a huge thing to you. And it could be better because now you feel like, okay, I can do this. This is manageable. Sometimes the open door scares people. It does. They're like, this is too much. It's too much freedom. It's too much responsibility. It's too much this. It's too much that. And I know a lot of those people. I'm not one of those people. I like responsibility. It's the weirdest thing to admit, but I do. I like responsibility. I like talking to people and getting their stories. And that's the thing. Like, I bitch and moan sometimes, like, because it's fun. I'm like, oh my God, like, people meet me and they just, like, throw up their life history to me. And it's true. Like, I've had nurses do it. I've had doctors do it. I've had cab drivers just start talking to me and telling me, like, the most intimate details of their life. And they're like, what do you think I should do? And I'm like, are you kidding? Like, what? I don't know you. Like, why would you ask me that? I feel like dear frickin' Abby half the time. And like my grandmother used to say when I was younger, she would say, you got that kind of face that you're just, people talk to you. And that's her fault because I never used to make eye contact when I was little. I always walked with my head down. I talked with my head down. And she would say, look me in the eye when you're talking to me. Look at me. Look me in the eye. Look me in the eye. Look me in the eye. So now I look everybody in the eye and I scare the shit out of people because they're like, why is she paying so much attention to me? Because my eye contact game is strong. I don't get embarrassed. I don't get shy when it comes to that. Like, if I'm looking at you when you're talking, I'm going to stay looking at you. And if you're uncomfortable, then you shouldn't have started talking. Like, then you don't belong up there. So get the hell out. But I do. I tend to, I tend to scare people with how intensely, like, I pay attention to them. I don't stare like, oh my God, I'm not blinking, but I look at them and I'm, well, like, a couple have said it feels like I'm looking directly through them. Like I can see like their innermost thoughts. I can't see their innermost thoughts, but I can see a lot of intentions. People's emotions are very clear in their eyes a lot. Like Ricada. Ricada's eyes are different regardless of what he's doing. When he sees his wife, they look a different way. When he's there and Drex is off to the side and he's talking to Drex, they look a different way. When he's on a panel and he's bored and gets an amusing text, he looks a different way. When he's hurt about a topic and he's speaking like from a raw place, he looks different. It was the same with Frog. It was, the same with the only person I can't do this with is Winning, which again, I ascribe different emotions to his damn avatar. I don't know why I think the thing looks animated. I really don't. But it does to me. It's weird. Slap Murphy. I think if you just acknowledge your heart, Shelly. Wait, I gotta move because I can't see nothing. All right. Slap Murphy. Wait, Slap. I gotta put on my. Oh, there we go. I put on my magnifiers. Shh, they're not glasses. Blasphemy. Slap Murphy, I think if you just acknowledge your heart, Shelly, it will be easy for you to accomplish your good thoughts. Allow yourself to feel how good you are. Okay. Lady Autumn said, how about I will be successful next time I'm met with the same thing because I have recognized, addressed, and released it. All good things. All good things. Cloud illusion. Those glasses hurt my eyes. Oh my god. Cloud illusions. Need to take care of some things around the house. Love you all. Be kind to yourself and each other. Poof. And she poofed out in a cloud of mystery and mayhem. Have a good day, honey. Just remember we love you and we're all here. You have the Discord link. Make sure you take that Discord link and send it so I can have you there and you can talk to me whenever you need to. Lady, how about I already read this. I'm rereading it. I will be successful next time I'm met with the same things because I have recognized, addressed, and released it. Lady and Slap, you're both spot on. Yeah, you put it with the positive action words. See, and I love that because most of what I do, I come from a very optimistic but yet negative place, you know? Rabbit, Shelly, you know you're awesome. So today you start again. Well, no, I don't know I'm awesome, but I can fake it till I make it. That's always been my thing. Even if I can't be happy and, like happy go lucky or like, whatever, free for me, I can do it for you guys. I can come here and put a smile on my face. And within about 5-10 minutes of interacting with you, I actually feel better. I feel the way I said I was feeling. So I come in kind of like, yeah, whatever. But I'm like, all right, they don't deserve my kind of mood. Hey guys, da, 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 da. And then you start being you and it lifts me up and I feel better. And then I'm not faking it anymore. Then I'm just happy to be with you guys. That's why 20 minutes turns into a 3-hour session. You know you are because I told you so. Rabbit is like, hey, Texas Jen, I just got told off by Rabbit. She's like, you are awesome because I told you so. That's it. Today's one of those days where I can't fuck with Rabbit. She is sleep deprived, and I just got to say, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Slap Murphy, you can always be better. Just don't beat yourself down when you aren't your best. Yeah, no, I purposely set out every day to learn something. I don't think there's ever going to be a day where I am, I guess, functioning and awake where I don't learn something. I always want that. I always want to learn something. Texas Jen, we were just saying that I will be having a morning show Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I don't know what weekend date yet, but it'll either be a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning. Depends on which one I slept better for. And I'll get a better feel. And it won't be like morning on the weekends. It'll be more like a noon show. Why am I so late? I don't know. You were off doing real life things. I love when you guys like pop up and you're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry I missed it. I'm like, girl, you got a life. Don't be sorry. You could watch it later. Listen to it on the way home. Like there's nothing to see when it comes to my podcast. It's all listening. So unless I'm doing like one of my tests or whatever, even then, we did them a little while ago. I don't know if you guys missed them. We did the personality test. Oh Lord, how they turn out. I think it's hilarious. I'm a INFJ, I think, or INFJ T, which apparently is the rarest of personality types and the most difficult. Because of course I am, right? Lady Autumn, I have really seen the effects of my negative speak through my children and have really made a point to change that with my younger kids that are 4 years old, and I can tell a big difference. Yeah, I would love that. I don't know how to do that. Gonna run. Have a great day, Shelly. Take care. All right, bye, Slap. I'm not gonna go too much longer. But have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend if I don't speak to you, but I have a feeling I'll see you. we all tend to swim in the same waters. So we're going to catch up on old talking trash and truth ramblings. Hey, my rambling. Thanks, Rabbit. But where's the lie? That's the thing. There is no lie. Catch up on my ramblings. I have to pick a book to do. I'm having the hardest time picking a book to read from because it's just like I don't have the book in my hand. It's on the it's on the camera. It's on the computer, and it doesn't feel the same. And I can't like read you anything that's copyrighted because then people get all friggin' bent out of shape. So I got to read like the public domain ones, but I don't know. There's like I think Sleepy Hollow is one. Um there's a bunch of them, but I there's none that like jump out at me. And she said musings. Okay, so she said talking trash and truth musings. I'm tired. Honey, I know, but I thought the ramblings was much more appropriate. Hey, that could be a morning show, Rambling with Shelly. Shelly rambles. That's hilarious. Shelly rambles on and on and on. I didn't even sing today. Oh my goodness. What is that? I never go a whole show without singing something. Uh Shelly ramblings. That's fucking hilarious, Rabbit. I swear to God. Lady Autumn Scott, I was never a bookworm. However, there's something about the smell of an old book and flipping the actual pages. Absolutely. Absolutely. I would love to sit here and just be like, all right, so page 42. What the hell? Like, because I don't want to like just, oh, honey, you didn't have to put the new link up. Ramblings is fine. I thought it was highly accurate, probably more accurate than musings, especially today. I mean, if somebody would go back and like count how many tangents I've gone, I think this is like tangent number 14 or something. I don't know, but I'm branching out. Rabbit said, wrong. She is feisty when she's tired. No more coffee for you, lady. You need to sleep. Come on. It's almost the weekend. You know you're going to be busy this weekend. Can somebody explain to me why Meme and BP and Max Mira are sitting together in a hotel room somewhere? What is that about? I was over there visiting and they were drunk. Max was trying like hell to like crack his back, and BP's off to the side giving very inappropriate suggestions. And Meme is sitting there flexing his guns, like, "Hey, look at my arms. I'm look at me. I'm handsome." Like it's which he is, but it's I love the arms when he wears the t-shirts and it cuts like. But yeah, no, that's kind of why it's better that Winning stays in Avatar, because then I just picture the Avatar. But how weird is it? Like I've had dreams where I'm like in a car and I'm driving, I look over the side and I'm talking to like it's like a supernatural kind of thing where like he's playing with the radio and I'm like, passenger shuts his pie hole. And I look over and it's just an avatar head with a body. Nice body, let me tell you. But the face is gone, the hair gone. It's just an avatar. No, it's so bizarre and it's hilarious because it's not unnatural in like dreams or whatever. Like I'll look over and be like, and I'm just talking to this like black and green thing that says win across its forehead. So it's like, oh, welcome to my mind. And I'm not even stoned. That's terrible, isn't it? I am not stoned. Ban road trip in place of anime Matsuri. Ooh. Lady Autumn Sky. Yeah, I think they took a trip somewhere in Japan because everyone else was going to Matsuri. Oh, so this is the Max trip that I donated money to. Okay. They're traveling through the mountains. Okay, so this was okay. This is their what the hell did they call it when they were grifting for it? Because didn't he do his 24-hour stream to like finance this? Yeah, Max was Max was laying on the bed trying to crack his back because apparently he has issues between T whatever and T whatever. I have nothing to do with it. I promise you, I did not break Max's back. Oh, we're going to get to. Did I tell you guys that my daughter's father called me yesterday? Did I tell you? I don't think I did. Okay. So, all right, come closer. Now, you all know that Miguel doesn't take care of his daughter, right? He never took care of his daughter. It was just me. Okay, Shelly, do we need to have an intervention about your attraction to women's avatar? I think so. I think because the avatar is blank, right? So it can be anything I want. Just like mine. But the thing is, mine isn't a person, mine is a cat. His is an actual face. Right? So anyway, so I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. They're traveling through the mountains. I think that's awesome. It was a really plain kind of room. Apparently they all have to share one room because there's only one room in the place or whatever. I don't know. They're drunk, so they all need to go to sleep. Cringe van. Yes, cringe van stream. I love it. That's what they called it. Wait, what? It's just us. She's like, back to Miguel. Okay, so you know that I want nothing from any of my exes, any of them. Like, just go away, forget I exist. We're friends, but it's like we're friends because I tolerate you. Like, let's face it. We're not friends because, you guys are like, wonderful people because they're not. If they were wonderful, I would have stayed with them, but I didn't. So anyway, so my daughter's been telling me for the last week, she's like, Dad contacted me. I'm like, okay. Can I talk to him? I'm like, I don't give a shit. Talk to him. Like, I don't care. As long as he's calling you, that's fine. I don't want you putting yourself out and being like, oh, pay attention. I don't want her begging for his time. So if he voluntarily talks to her, that's great. So I was like, oh my God. So she said, yeah, I've been talking to him for a couple days. And I was like, well, way to wait to tell me, but okay. And I mean, I get her reasoning behind not telling me right away was I didn't know if he'd keep texting every day. And I didn't know if, I could rely on it because sometimes he'll text and then I don't hear from him for a couple of years. I was like, all right. She said, and I didn't want you getting all like, what does he want if he was just going to disappear anyway? She's like, but it's been every day now. I said, okay, what's going on? She said, can I give him your phone number? I was like, why? Well, he keeps asking for your phone number. Why? Because he wants to talk to you, but why? And I was genuinely like, why? Why? But why? 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 Like, no. Like, I don't want none of that. Like, and she was like, he keeps asking me. I was like, fine, whatever. I was like, the thing is, I haven't changed my phone number in 20 years. Literally since I moved home. Like I went from a Kansas number to a Jersey number and I kept it and that's it. I never changed it. So anybody who had my number, and he did have my number, can call me. But she doesn't tell me that she gives him my number. So I was sleeping yesterday. It was like 2:30 and my phone starts and I was just like, oh my God, what? Like, who's calling me in the middle of the day? They all know that I stay up all night doing like whatever. I make my videos and I do my research because that's when I work best. So everybody knows I'm asleep at this point. Why the hell? I look at the phone. It says Darth Mig. So I'm like, I'm rubbing my eyes, going, please, dear God, tell me that I read that wrong. Please, please, please. Let it say like death is calling me or something. Look down, no such luck. It still says Darth Meg. So I answered it. What, Miguel? How'd you know it was me? It says Darth Meg. Why? I don't know. Did you register under that? Oh, yeah, I did. Well, then that's why it says it. This is the stupidity that I have to deal with. So he's like, Midge, because now he's got to like backpedal and go back to what he had already planned to say to me. The first time I had my fucking ringer on. Absolutely. And I kept it on because I was supposed to get a call from my, what the hell is she called? The therapist. And I was like, I have to sleep. So I went to sleep, but I was like, let me put the ringer on because when she calls, I'll just, talk to her and then I'll go right back to sleep. Because we were supposed to schedule today. Amber L, you're back. Yay. So we're talking about the fact that my daughter's father called me yesterday after not speaking to me for 5 years. So after we had really bad sex. And then he told like the woman he wound up going back to. I was like, you were on a break. Jesus Christ. Jesus, that's always how it works. I know. Yeah, I know. Anyway, so what do you call it? He went through Katie first and then he called me. I picked up and he's like, how'd you know it was me? Blah, blah, blah. So now he's trying to like recoup, right? He's trying to like get himself back where he's in control of the conversation, but he's never in control of a conversation with me. It just doesn't work that way. I have full control over him. And I told him my YouTube name. So if you're out there, Miguel, bite me. Anyway, where was I? Oh, so he's, you got to understand how he talks to me. He's very over the top, trying to be like super like happy and everything. So I don't get bitchy because he's always used to me being mad because I'm always mad at him. I wonder why. So he's like, bitch, voodoo bitch, what are you doing? I was like, I was having a dream, but then you called. So what do you want? And he was like, how'd you know it was me? I told you, but it said, yeah, but I don't understand why it says that. I was like, I don't care. He was like, I think it's the zip code that gave it. No, it's the fact that your name popped up. What the fuck do you want? And he was like, oh, I'm getting divorced. I know. He was like, you've been texting and calling with your daughter, right? Oh, yeah. Well, she told me. Oh, she tells you everything? Yeah, she tells me everything. Maybe your deja vu was Shelly being mad, not me. Maybe. Women are always mad. I am almost never mad. I hate to tell you. Like when I blow up at people on stream, that's not me losing my temper. That's me losing my patience. If I was to lose my temper, I would lose my channel. Okay? Because there's nothing that can hold me back when I'm actually angry. I don't give a shit. Me actually angry, actually, it's glorious to behold and terrifying. So no, none of you guys have seen me lose my temper. I lose my temper and things die. So no, I lost my patience. Women are always mad. The only madness I have is, like the craziness. So I'm like the British version of mad, if that's what you want to get to. So anyway, so he's on the phone and he's like, oh, yeah, da, da, da. What are you up to? What have you been doing? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm just sitting there going, please tell me you're not getting on a plane. Please tell me you're not getting on a plane. He was like, how are you? He was like, Katie won't tell me how you are. She won't tell me if you're good. She won't tell me if you're bad. She won't tell me if you need anything. Like, she's not talking to me about you at all. I was like, all right. Amber said, I'm irritated because my kid's dad won't get back to me. Yeah, no, trust me. If he owed me money or if he was supposed to give me money, I wouldn't hear from him. but he thinks he's going to get like laid or something. So of course he's like, "Hey, Mitch, whatever." He's not. So yeah, so he's telling me all these different things. And he's like, "Oh yeah, Maria tried to get me to call you and like tell you off and badmouth you, but I wouldn't do it." And I was like, "Of course you wouldn't, because you'd like to live." See, there's a thing. She's there. I'm here. They're all in Florida. I'm in New Jersey. You would think the distance would make them ballsy. Well, she's ballsy. She likes to talk shit about me, but he won't, because he knows that I can show up in Florida at any fucking time. You don't know. I do that. This is the man who got woken up at 3 o'clock in the morning when I punched him in the face because I had a dream when I was pregnant that he was cheating on me. And I woke up, got dressed, got my car keys. I'm 6 months pregnant. Went downstairs, got in the car. No, I was 7 months pregnant. Got in the car, drove down to the projects. Now it's 3 in the morning. I'm by myself. Don't give a shit, because now I'm walking through the projects, 3 a.m. by myself. Don't care. Lock my door, go in his house, let myself in, because of course I had a key. Went right to the room he was sleeping in and punched him in the face. And he was just like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "You lying son of a bitch, you cheated on me." He was like, "And I never did that." I was like, in my dream. He was like, "Really?" I was like, "Yep." And then I found out that he actually did cheat on me. So I was glad I punched him in the face. It's always nice to catch them when they don't realize it. Planets are aligned with the energy of cycles ending. Set boundaries so the cycle will end. Oh, that sounds like something I would do. Isn't New Jersey as a state the projects? Hey, no. Most of it is like farmland. I hate to tell you. It's just Hudson County that's really gross. And that's, of course, where I live. Like, we're super, super compacted, super, super congested, and super, super industrial. That's Hudson County. Anywhere outside of that is much more Garden State. That's why we're called the Garden State. I promise I'll try not to punch anyone when I'm pregnant. East Orange, New Jersey, and Newark, at least. Yeah, I mean, Newark is a cesspool. The oranges are, well, I went to phlebotomy school, an EKG school in Bloomfield. So I had to drive through Orange quite a bit. I have a lot of certifications. I'm qualified to do a lot of things legally. I just don't do them because I'm interested in what they are and how to do them, but I don't like people. And people are gross. I don't want to be touching people's veins. That's bleh. No. And it's really hard to get insurance. Or at least it was. I'm sorry, I have to drink my ugh. I don't know why, but my children keep leaving the protein shakes out. And when I have to drink them, they're warm and they kind of taste like my Atlanta or like Pepto. Blech. I always call them Phlebotomists or vampires. Phlebotomist, farmland. You mean mob burial site. You say potato, I say potato. Texas Troy said, and the New Jersey Devils are a great hockey team. That's all I know in New Jersey. Believe it or not, do you know the Devils Stadium, like their little ice skating rink, is right by the Turtleback Zoo? It's one of like the most well-known zoos in Jersey. And it used to be so tiny. I used to go there when I was little. They had a Arctic kind of exhibit. So they had sea lions that would come out. They still have sea lions, but you can't feed them. We used to be able to feed them their fish. The guy would come over, he'd give you the bucket, you'd take one of those fish out and you throw it to it and whatever. So it was free when I was little. So my mother used to bring me all the time because we had no money. And animals are like my favorite thing. I love to go see the animals. And she would bring me God, practically like every other week. And there was a seal that used to like just look at me and it would always like talk. And I would talk back to it. That's how I learned how to do like the seal, noises like the But they used to hire teenagers to feed the animals. And there was a teenager who worked for them who didn't like doing his job and he got lazy and he left the fish out and the fish spoiled and he fed the sea lions and they died. I was devastated. Devastated because that was like my favorite thing were the sea lions. We didn't have penguins back then. I don't think they had a way of like sustaining it. But we didn't have a whole lot. There was like a bear, a wolf. There might have been a mountain lion, but it was more like a cougar, not like a female lioness or whatever. Oh God, that was gross. Blah. I don't know why they do this to me. So disgusting. Damn teenagers shake my fist in the air. It was fun though, because like they did have the little petting zoo. They still have the petting zoo, but they don't give you the little like the goat feed, the little pellets that you could feed them, the little food pellets. They used to give you like a Dixie cup and you could get like 2 Dixie cups full of it. And it was, like this little, like the bubble gum machine. You put the quarter in, you turn the thing and the feed comes out. And it was great, but the goats were not exactly, what's the word I'm looking for? Gentle. They were not gentle. Cougar, puma, and mountain lion are the same. Yeah. I thought a puma. I thought a puma was older, like than a cougar. I don't know, because up here we have like females that are cougars, and we call the older ones pumas. But that's more the dating scene than anything. Okay, so whatever. So that was a detour that I didn't plan to make, but whatever. So yeah, Turtleback Zoo. That's the name of it. We have a lot of really weird name things, like the camping grounds that I used to go camping at with my father and then with daddy and then with my husband and with my mother's, husband's family was called Turkey Swamp. Not entirely sure why it's called that because there's nothing swamp like about it and there's no turkeys. But they did. They called it Turkey Swamp. And I thought as a kid that they were just fucking with me. And that wasn't really the name because there were no signs for it. And then they finally put signs up for it when I was married because we pulled up and I was like, holy shit, it's actually called Turkey Swamp. Like, it's the weirdest thing. I wouldn't have expected it. The Black Panthers. No. Somebody in here nicknamed me something. What was it? Predatory Cougar. You should have called me a predatory puma. That would have been really funny. But predatory cougar was funny. I think maybe Ash might have named me that. I'm not entirely sure. One of you called me that. I don't know human aliases, just biological specimens. Well, not Nike. No. Okay, is Nike pronounced Nike or Nike? Let's settle this now on chat. It's Nike, isn't it? Like, you pronounce it like Nikey, Nike, like Mikey, Nike. Or is it Nike? But then it would be Mike. So which would it be? Black Panther. Black Panther lives matter. How about no, I'd rather say predatory cougar lives matter. There you go. Predatory PCLM. PCLM. That sounds very official. PCLM. Sounds like a shipping company. It's Nike E. Yes, like Mikey. Nike. Yes. Not like Mikey, like Mike. No, it's Nike. Listen, it's Nike. Do we not have a commercial that pronounces it anywhere? Seriously? We don't know what Nike sounds like. Is it Nike or Amber? You wrote Nake. Nake. Neigh is what a horse does. They go, "Grr." That's a neigh. Ooh, she gonna be mad at me. See, damn it, Kelly. No, it's Nike. It's definitely Nike. I refuse to call it anything else. That's like somebody freaking tried to say Adidas or Adidas. And I was like, you mean Adidas? That's not how you say it. That's how I say it. Well, you can't say it that way. If I can spend money on the damn brand, I'll pronounce it any goddamn way I want. It's Adidas. She may be Nike now. Oh, she baby. Well, you know. Adidas. Yeah. Adidas. People say these things all different ways. Did you know that the word FORTE is not forte? It's fort. We all say it wrong. See, Troy adopted the thing that I tried to teach my husband. Shelly is always right. He said, boom, Shelly is right, and so am I. They love when I'm right when it coincides with their answer. So it's forte. Yeah, it's not forte. Look it up. It's fort. It's fort. It is not forte. I knew that. I say it right. Like I say everything else right. No. See, I refuse to say fort. I say forte because otherwise other people don't understand what the hell I'm talking about. No, it's true, but I will pronounce it incorrectly because that's how everybody else does it. But no, Nike is Nike. Listen, woman, no, I'm older. I'm way older than you. It's Nike. It's Adidas. It's Puma. It used to be Fila. Fila. What the hell was the other one? I'm trying to think. I can't think of other. No, that's pretty much like the. I mean, it's Nike. How else you gonna say? You gonna say Foot Locker? Foot Locker? Locker? No, Foot Locker. No, it's Foot Locker. Converse. Fila is a forgotten brand. I know, and do you know that is the best freaking sneaker for me because the front. They don't make the front pointy. The front is more like squared off. And it's just better for my shoes. And oh my God, pony shoes. The hell's a pony shoe? Oh, Rabbit's pulling out the Nike commercial. There's a link. I say click it. I can't because I know I'll get struck. Fila has the wide toe box. Yes, absolutely. Chucks. Oh my God. What else? Anybody else remember Skippies? Skippies were the ones that you bought in like Walmart and Kmart for like 99 cents or like $1.99. And they would last you the entire summer. You start off really white and cute and oh, look at my little Skippies. And by the end, there are no shoelaces. They're covered in dirt. And you're like, okay, cool. I spent the whole season and you throw them out. Ruse with the zipper on the side. What about, yeah, I remember those, but what about the LEDs for kids? Absolutely. That used to drive me insane. Skippy Whites are classics. Absolutely. But my brothers and sisters used to get the friggin' ones that light up when you walk. Inevitably, within like a day or two, one of them would short out because they're jumping around, they're doing this, and you hear that little pop inside, and you're like, "Yeah, they broke it. They broke it." And now it's my sneaker won't light up, and I just want to hit them with the sneaker. It's like I just spent all this money on these damn shoes. That's why when my son, like, when he got that age, I was like, do me a favor, don't ask me for anything that lights up. Nothing. I don't want shoes that light up. I don't want a hat that lights up because eventually it's not going to light up and you're going to be heartbroken. So just give it up. Give it up. I love light up shoes. Yes, everybody does. Do you know what they do? They watch them. Do you know what happens when they watch them? They fall off playground equipment because they're busy jumping up and down and looking bent over at their shoes lighting up. So now they're dizzy and they don't look at where they're going and boop. And that's when you get broken arms. So I don't like light up shoes at school. I don't like them. I'm going to go out on a limb and say they're not good. They're cute as could be. Keep that shit home. Wolfie, I was just asking about you. I was like, I haven't seen Wolfie. Because we've been spreading the love and giving love to everybody. And I was like, where's my Wolfie? I gotta give Wolfie love. Now they have Skechers that you can charge. You can charge them? Charge them what? I would like to charge them for not fitting my feet right. I know the most about shoes here, hands down. I'm 78 years old. That don't mean shit. Maybe you went most of your life barefoot. You don't know. Amber said, and I'm 90. Reebok. Oh my God. And we always pronounce it Reeboks because that's how we do. My son has a pair. One of them doesn't work anymore. Hiya, Inya. That's the thing with the light up shoes. One of them always shorts out. So you look retarded because you're like looking around and pouting at one and smiling at the other. So it's like happy, not happy, sad, happy, sad, happy, sad, happy, sad. That's how you get bipolar. I'm kidding. That was a joke for anybody out there who has bipolar disorder. I don't mean to offend. I hate this constant disclaimer crap. Oh my God. Every time we say something, but that's okay, but it's not to offend anybody. And there's nothing wrong with that. Fuck that. Yes, the lights charge and you can change the light color stroke. Stop it. I can't even get them to do that when I bought the LED strip for my house. You're all talking now. Try to keep up. I'm trying to limit how much time I spend in streams and research and stuff to chat with grandma on her. Aw. Because you're all Ed and Esther, everything in the Northeast. The Northeast. Yep, the Northeast. I know because my girl Amber told me. We just turned them both off. Oh, nice. Triggered. Hey, Rabbit. Don't disclaim it's perfectly fine to offend. Rabbit, we don't give advice. We just go with it. Sorry. Like the Northeast. Tri-state, right? Only people who have been up here for a while at a time in their life know that it's the tri-state area. They're like, try what? Try as in three, dumbass. Like triangle. Well, which three? Which do you think? It's the three. New York, New Jersey. And depending on who you talk to, it's going to be Pennsylvania or Connecticut. We always pick Pennsylvania because we're all like together. Some people like to say Connecticut. I don't know why. I use Shelly as my medical, legal, and life advice. Oh, you got a death wish is what you got. Yep. And down the shore. Yep. Absolutely. Weirdos. Who's weirdo? There's no weirdos. Oh, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York are the Northeast tri-state weirdos. Look, I don't have a problem being a weirdo. I would rather like stand out than not stand for anything. Inya Mirror's weird topic. I watched the documentary on the One's wait, I watched a documentary on and one's in street basketball a few days ago. Nike did them dirty with 1 30-second. Listen, Nike has issues. As in y'all add weirdo with the S weirdos. Live in the quad corners, Missouri, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Kansas. Oh, Air Force One. I was like, what the hell? An N4. Say weirdo and look who appears. Me. Hi, Outpost. How are you? Nerd. And one's a type of shoe. Oh, okay. I did not know that. And here comes Rabbit with the save. This channel does not give legal, medical, political, financial, or life advice. This channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Thank you for writing that. I have to, yeah, there we go. Ellie Font, hello. I have to copy that, Rabbit, and put that on my list. I made a list of links so that I don't have to think of them off the top of my head. So, like, for most of my guests or whatever, or winnings guests or whoever, because now I mod for a ton of people that I didn't mod for before. So now I have to be ready with the links. Got to, push those out. I'm doing great. Just watched the new Babylon 5 movie and you loved it. I just talked to my lawyer and she said T3 is perfectly legal and life political. But I thought Shelley was a lawyer, doctor, and financial advisor. Well, I'm a mother, so of course. I'm all those things. I have your file here if you need any. She's so funny. Oh my God. He knows I'm horrible with financial advice. So then he put, like political advice because I do so well there. Yes, I am the guru. I have the answer to everything in my crystal ball. See, I can't have a crystal ball because I have butterfingers and I know I'll drop it. Outpost said, are you sure they didn't say legally insane? Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. The voices were really loud in my head at the time, so I don't know. Maybe. Did any of you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Bob? No? Bob, you're all a buzz. Stop it. All right. So she said I work with financial advisors. Okay. You work with financial advisors. That doesn't mean that they know more than me. It just means they're better at it. She lives in Jersey. She's got to have decent financial advice. It's expensive there. No shit. Oh my God. I spent $250 on groceries. Okay, so this is what happened the beginning of the week since this is week in review. I ordered groceries. Spent $250 on groceries. They deliver them. And I'm looking, I was like, is that it? My son's like, yeah, that's everything. I said, okay, but where's the rest of it? He was like, what? He goes, there's like, and he's counting, he goes, there's like 6 bags. I said, I spent $250. If there's only 6 reusable bags and one of them is all bread, I'm going to be pissed. And he was like, oh, wait, like, do you think they forgot? I was like, let me call the fucking store. Call the store. She's like, well, that's what you got. That was all that's in your order. Da-da-da-da-da. I said, do me a favor before you get an attitude and I get an attitude back. You do me a quick favor and go look and see if, I don't know, you forgot something. I will, but there's nothing that I forgot. I know how to do my job. And she like slams the fucking thing down, goes away, comes back. She's like, oh, I was like, oh, here we go. Humble pie. And she's like, oh, see, my bad. She was like, there's a whole cart that I didn't know belonged to you. I said, that's great. Are there paper towels? Yeah. Are there toilet paper rolls? Yeah. Is there kitty litter? Mm-hmm. So that's all there. Yes, and there's a couple things. I'd say, yeah, all the expensive shit that I bought, like the meat. I just it's like, yeah, no, we're gonna have to get you new meat because this went brown. No shit, really? No shit. I know I ordered beef and chicken. Where is it? Sitting out wherever the fuck. I was like, it better be the same amount. I'm telling you, it better be the same amount, or you're like, I'm gonna be so pissed. Okay, well, we'll deliver them later. No, you'll deliver them now. I'm not spending my whole day waiting for you people. Like, what the hell? Was Humble Pie a good 70s band? Should have been. But yeah, the fucking a whole shopping cart full of food she forgot. Really? Like, lady, I work hard. Like, well, I did work hard for the money that I get now, but shit, it's hard enough for me to get up every day. Being a mother means jack of all trades or jackass, depending on who you ask. Yeah, I was going to say jack shit. Like, it means jack shit. Lunatics running the asylum is the only way to go. Absolutely. Come on. The Joker running the asylum was always fun. I thought mothers were nurses, teachers, mediators, cooks, chauffeurs. Oh, yeah. Being a mother is everything. You know that. Now they're mostly dumb as a box of rocks. Nice. No, you didn't hear that from me. Nice. Well, a lot of mothers are. I was trained by a Depression era grandmother, so I take exception to that rule. Jesus 250 pays for a small apartment in Texas. Stop it. Do you know how much my friggin' rent is? $1,200 a month for a 2-bedroom, 700 square feet. All right. That's how much it costs me to live here. Is that it? That's what she said. I love you, Ellie. You're so funny. Ellie's like entire purpose is to make whoever's on panel or up here laugh. She loves doing it. Dollar Tree has their Halloween stuff out already. They have some more expensive stuff now. They had a crystal ball with LEDs inside for $5. Ooh. No, it's $5 I don't need to spend. Damn it. Babe, you're at work now. You can't call them dumb. Oh, she said, shh. Where's the beef, lady? I used to love those commercials with the little old ladies. The little one that used to hold her glasses up and go, where's the beef? Like, so cute. So cute. I love humble pie. I like to feed it to other people. I love when I just sit there and watch them eat it. Is it good? Does that crow get stuck going down your throat? Must be the feathers. I have a whole bunch of music on my playlist. Okay. Inya Mers, you know humble pie? Inya knows everything. She's like, yeah, it's good music. The fuck, Shelly, move away from there. Whenever anybody finds out what my rent is, they're like, oh my God. I know. Rabbit, I'm being nice. Have to be careful. I'm tired and my mouth is wanting to run away. Girl, let that shit fly. What's wrong with you, Rabbit? You should know that you have carte blanche to do whatever the hell you want here. I don't have a clue who Humble Pie is. Why are you just mentioning them now? Cora Peller. It's a band, right? At Elephant? Clearly. Oh, Lord. What is that thing that I have to say? Where's that thing, Rabbit, that you want me to learn how to say? Wait. E presto. What is it? It was the... Damn it. What is the thing? It's not the colpo. It's the other one. Now I got to learn the other name. Cozell? No, what was it? What was it, Rabbit? I can't remember. So, still waiting for my fingerprints to be done, and the lady said it would be sometime next week with the statewide backup of processing prints. The state takes forever to do their part because they no. Caso e presto. Caso e presto. All right. So casa e presto. Too early for this shit. I missed the Madagascar movie to solely. I watched the Madagascar movie to solely laugh at the Jersey Side joke in the movie. That don't surprise me. They really don't. Big Black Dog is probably my favorite. Not everything, but lots of music. Oh, okay. I'm losing money waiting. Losing. LOSING. Not loosing. Losing. 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 So I gotta write that down. Caso e presto. Caso e presto. E c'è fida fatta du. Piccono sacciani. Gula kid. That's the baby song. We sing it to all the babies. Love the babies. Okay, my phone is going wonky because of the Texas heat. It's 103, so I may be in and out, and the office hates. How do you hate air? You don't have air conditioner on in your office? I am disgusted on your behalf. Ew. Ew. Why would you have, why do they want sweaty people in their office? Don't they know that without the air conditioner, people smell? That's gross. Like people around here, I hate going outside ever. I hate even having the window open because you could smell, it smells like a Blimpie burger. Like it smells like Blimpie's best, like that oniony, vinegary kind of smell. Blech. And all the people smell like that. Like, do they not know what deodorant is? Everybody's like, oh, you don't want to put that on your. Yes, you do. Listen, everything in this world is itching to kill me. If it's my deodorant that does it, then it was meant to be. Okay. If Degree wins the, cancer triumphant over my body, that'll be the thing that kills me, then good on you, Degree, because everything I use, the paint, the back of the paint can says cancer. Cigarettes definitely cancer. Vapes cause cancer. This causes cancer. That causes cancer. Everything causes cancer. So guess what? If the Degree wins, I say good on you. I don't think the cars recognize this as Earth anymore. I don't. Wait a minute, Texas. Is Shelly a Rican or Italian? Why? All right, so I got to go back. Okay, so Wolfie said my favorite Wendy's commercial was the Soviet fashion show. Every outfit was the same. A gray dress, the spotlights were flashlights, and the announcer said, very nice after every outfit. Was it a KGB kind of? Very nice. Very nice. That is very nice. Next. Pavla, come here. Let's, whatever. The heat's killing everything. You can only say it if you use your hands in an animated way. I use my hands all the time. I knock more shit over during these shows because I'm talking to you guys and I'm just, gesturing all over the place. And there goes like the coffee and the soda and the tea and the whatever. Smell or stroke out. That's what it seems like. I work for the government and they're on a leftist kick to conserve energy. Oh, because they swear there's a climate problem. They have underarm problems. You ever notice it's the liberals that smell the worst? Because they don't want to put on deodorant or perfume because it's not natural. And I'm like, okay, smelling is natural, but that doesn't mean I want to smell you. So if you want to smell, go home and do that. Like, don't be out. The worst is on a bus. Everybody has their arms up. You're like, it's just lovely. Texas has the best smell. Ugh. Yeah, it's got to be better than Iowa. I'm sorry. Nothing smells worse than the highway going through Iowa. Oh, good God. Oh, no, I found the Fed. You found the Fed. Babe, don't say I work for the Army on here. Sorry, I'll stop being so fucking gross. Now you can be as gross as you want. I don't care. Good goddamn well, you could say whatever you want here. Did y'all hear about the UK cop who brought 7 other cops to arrest a 16? Yeah, the 16-year-old told the cop that she looked like her lesbian grandma. And the cop got mad and arrested the kid. Now, I know a lot of female cops. They all look like dykes, and I'll tell them to their face they look like dykes. You can't arrest me for my opinion. And if you think I'm wrong, stop looking like a dyke. My best friend in the world, big old dyke, big old butch dyke. And she's a state trooper. Guess what? She has no problem telling you, yeah, I have tits. I'm a girl. Like, hello. But she also has no problem putting you into the ground. I would not piss her off. But yeah, no, people have stared at her like, is she a boy? Is she a girl? Do you see the massive boobs she's got? She's a girl. Like, she's got beautiful hips. And I thought, let me stop talking about Christine. Because then I get all like, But anyway, yeah, I'm so stupid. And that's such an abuse of her power. Call them on a 16-year-old autistic kid. Why? Because the kid only speaks the truth and told you what you look like? Why don't you go get somebody fat? I'm sure they're going to tell them, oh, you're fat. It's not personal. They just state facts. You look like her lesbian grandmother, and that person's fat. That person's a redhead. That person has a peg leg. They're just going to say it as they see it. And if you don't like it, then maybe you shouldn't be in a job where you have to talk to people and they get to talk back. Everything causes cancer, especially Greta. Especially Greta Thorne in the Asperg. Absolutely, Ellie. Absolutely. You spoke good Spanish. Oh, thank you. I did take 3 years of Spanish. Use deodorant, not antiperspirant. That's the stuff that screws up your pores. I wouldn't know the difference. I really wouldn't. An antiperspirant, no, I don't. Do they still sell antiperspirant? I know they sell deodorant all the time, but it's been a long time since I've thought about something being an antiperspirant. That shit never worked anyway. Then you just had double the amount of like ickiness because now you had regular sweat and you had the antiperspirant. Now it's sticky and it's like, Amber said Puerto Rican sometimes he only thinks in partial thoughts. Now I know what a Rican is. My kids are half Ricans. Listen, my kids, we always called them spaghettis because they're half Spic, half Guinea. So they're spaghettis. And the father named them that. So, and he's the Spic. So, but he says it's Spanish people in control. That's what that stands for. As long as he's happy, let him hold on to that. I also have to finish that story. Liberals smell like feet, farts, and cheese. Yes, my friend Jeremy used to say that Democrats smell like Noxzema and farts. Like Noxzema and farts. I'm allergic to perfume, but use deodorant. I don't like body odor. Yeah, I don't like body odor either. Amber wrote, Anschuldigung. How do you say it? Anschuldigung? Entschuldigung. How do you say it? You got to spell that out. Gungse bitte? I don't know. Cheeto factories are pretty gross. Ew. You wouldn't think it would be bad, but it's ugh. No, I believe it. All that like stuff going around. What states have you traveled to, Shelly? Just a question, not stalking. I've been to most of the states. I haven't been to Hawaii, Alaska, California. I haven't been to Texas, New Mexico, or Louisiana, or Mississippi. That's it. Oh no, and Maine. No, I went to Maine, Rhode Island, Vermont. I didn't get to Vermont and New Hampshire and Maine. So it's basically like the extremes. Like I just never got out that far. But no, I love to travel. I love to travel. I love road trips. I would happily drive everywhere. Like just everywhere. You want to drive for 3 weeks straight? Sure, let's do it. We'll take turns. Who's singing? Like somebody's got to be singing. So many butch jokes, so little time. I know. There's a lot. In the UK, seems they can arrest you for your opinion. Well, I mean, we have that whole freedom of speech thing, but there, not so much. I don't know. Texas heat is pretty bad. My mom is from Dallas. I have family all over Texas. I refuse to go anymore. It feels like hell's waiting. I'm sure it does. I am sure it does. We have mushroom farms. You live near them. Everything you own, your hair, your clothes reek. A smell that makes you gag. Well, yeah, don't mushrooms basically grow in shit? I think so. Like they basically need like really shitty manure. No pun intended. Rabbit odors, no sweat. The sweat don't bother me as long as you don't smell. That's fantastic. What's fantastic? Did I say something right? Did I do something right? Because that would be a genius move on my part. It would also be very new. Wolfie, I love Noxzema. Remember getting coated with that for sunburn? Yes. Oh my God. Thank you. See, Wolfie knows. My grandmother did 2 things. Well, 3. First was to go over my entire back and all my my shoulders with a cotton ball with distilled white vinegar on it. And that would take the sting out and it would keep my skin nice and pliable. So it didn't get that like stiff feeling. Then she would put the Noxzema on and she put a nice coating of that and then like let that soak in for a little bit. And then she would take a hand towel, not a face cloth because that's really little, not a bath towel because that's really big, a hand towel. And she would soak it in cold water, wring it out, and then just lay it right on top of the Noxzema on my skin. Oh my God, the relief. Oh my goodness. Inumars, I sent a towel to my friend that lives in Tijuana way back in the day. I had keep your back dry and because they're wet backs. Keep your back dry. That's hilarious. Don't become a wetback. I'm back. The dog needed food and water. Awesome. Who's calling me now? Oh, that's my therapist. Crap. Hold on. Wait. Hello. Hi, Amy. I'm in the middle of a show. Well, not the middle. I'm at the end of a show. So if you'll just wait 1 second, I will end it and be right with you. Okay. All right. I'll be right back. Okay. There. Now you heard I have an actual therapist. Let me read through these real quick. Does she need to hear my voice and she slipped through? Mushroom farm smeller. And I love Noxzema, not gay. Okay. I don't know how those 2 things went together. Texas, you're a wetback? Go ahead. I'm a guinea wop. I live near a mushroom farm. All right, y'all. So now you heard that my therapist is calling me and I really need to talk to her. And she really needs to hear that I'm not on like the edge of a cliff. So thank you very much for spending this time with me. I will see you guys Monday morning, 8:00 Eastern. And well, show's over. But Ellie, I'm going to be doing it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern, and probably pop-up shows in between. All right. So thank you guys so much. I love you. You are the best. I don't know what the hell she's doing. She makes so much noise. She always calls me from the house. Anyway, I love you all. Mwah. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you Monday. Bye, guys.